for another episode of Plat Chat. It's me, Reinforce, Avril, checking in early in the morning once more. And we got the former Florida boys, I guess you could say, McGravy and Albert Ye. This time around, bit more of a scuffed setup. As you can see, I'm in Florida, ironically, on a laptop with Wi-Fi. Albert is he's not in Florida. I don't know. What happened, bro? Where'd you go?
I'm on a ski trip, so I'm in Whistler, Canada right now.
Are you like lying in the slope right now in the snow, or what's going on?
Yeah, I've also ascended. I'm in heaven. Like it's
Albert's in a better place now.
He left America.
I've moved on.
Life outside of America is heaven, dude. This is as well.
And we got McGravy, of course, who, first of all, you got a beautiful mustache, buddy. I gotta tell you, I told you before we went live, I love it. I actually think it's a great look on you. This has more potential than Sideshow's, dare I say. And also, I noticed the cat stuff behind you as well. So you got a lot going on here, buddy, both in terms of pets and facial looks.
Like to stay busy. Jokes become real life with the mustache, and here we are rocking with it. So.
Yeah, I love it. I give it a high rating. I'm really excited to see this journey of yours. Now I just can't wait to see the new Twitter photo. We need a new Twitter profile pic from you.
Get a screenshot, put it on Twitter real quick.
Exactly.
Wait, Diva cosplay with the mustache.
Whoa, with the mustache.
Ooh. Whoa.
I can't be giving that for free. That's gotta be like it's gotta be monetized in some sort of way, right? I mean.
Yeah. That's
maybe
only
get an OnlyFans going.
You gotta get a retweet from Halsey for that one for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Do you think Halsey still remembers? Like, I feel like
definitely not.
Hey, you remember that like random like Diva cosplay dude you retweeted like years ago? She's like, what are you guys talking about? Like,
She puts out a tweet like,
I saw
my favorite
talk on
team's
Twitter
Winthrop because my guy Gravy's on there, so go Winthrop.
I saw talk about the new Overwatch League iceberg that had to be made by I think it was Cetus or something who wrote it on Twitter. I mean, that would definitely be on there. That the Halsey McGravy Twitter journey would definitely be on the iceberg somewhere. I don't know on what level, but it's somewhere pretty far down below there because that was an iconic moment in Overwatch League history. So love that. All right, so we got a bit of a scuffed episode last week. I think I promised actually that we would go through all the European and North American roster. But given that I have the planning of like a 12-year-old, I actually don't know when these rosters come out and when we can actually talk about them. So obviously we don't have rosters yet. So like, how are we supposed to talk about North American and European rosters when we don't actually have the roster? So that'll have to wait for another day. Yeah, we'll
do
make up
fantasy rosters.
We're
just like, what could they be, guys? Like
that would have been a banger content idea, bro. We could have just taken all the players from OWL and just made fantasy.
Just make it up.
Guys,
we made it up.
Source, we made it up. Yeah.
Remember the draft? We could have made the draft a reality.
Yeah, the Overwatch League draft. Yeah. We could have a trials and everything. It would have been great. The great Plat Chat draft. And what do they call that thing before the draft where they try out people out?
Combine.
The combine? Yeah, we'll do a Plat Chat combine next year before 2025.
Hey, listen, the combine works. Didn't EG do a combine for their Valorant team and they won champs? So
Yeah, they did.
Maybe they did like aim lab stuff. Like I don't know how seriously, but they're like, they did like aim lab scores. They looked at their rank, they look at their like stats. So like, who knows?
Yeah, that's how they found Demon 1, I think. Just like he applied, it was like high rank.
Okay, guys, Demon 1 was like a known. I did a little Valorant work. Demon 1 was like a known, like up, like a tier 3 like talent, like it was just, it wasn't like some random dude they like found from like,
I don't know.
Just like Jonak wasn't like some random dude, like Jonak wasn't a random dude that they found on the street,
Well, he was picked up from ranked. He didn't play contenders or anything like that. So that
guy popped off.
Right.
Yeah.
Florida Mayhem would have been all over Demon 1 if they were in Valorant.
Yeah. It's like saying like Ham just a random dude. Like he never played anything. Like he's just a random guy we found. So
makes us look better. I mean, hey, I'll run with it, right? Like
hey, if you want to say he's a random dude, like I'm cool with that. He was unknown quantity, who knows? Tree, who knows? Tree, like that fucking the Reddit post that was like, who's Tree? Like I've never seen this guy before.
Where did Tree come from?
Where do they find these guys, huh?
Yeah. just staying in touch with the Overwatch League, and everything else is just like a blur, just like an ocean of players, and you never know. You just pull out players and just like, oh, who's this guy? Yeah, picked up from Proceed. Anyway, so today we're doing a bit of a special content episode. We're going to go through every hero and select the best players for all heroes in all-time history. There you go. That's all the heroes. That's all the player names. But before that, we need to do a bit of a check-in, guys. What is it? What's the date? As we're recording, this is February 27th, okay? So we're about 8 weeks into the year. And so at this point, fellas, I know we're all trying to be better people this year. We have to do a 2024 New Year's resolution check-in. Courtesy of Manscaped. That's right. 2024 is here, full swing, and that's means time for a New Year's resolution check-in with our friends at Manscaped. It's never too late to level up your grooming game and keep your bush tamed. Manscaped's new Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra is every man's cheat code to look good, feel good, and turn the page on confidence this year. Whether you're going for a trim with that clean-shaven look, this is maybe not for you, McGravy. I don't know. Keep the mustache. Don't shave it off.
You need to
when you're going for a trim or a clean-shaven look, this trimmer has you covered. Trusted by over 10 million men worldwide. Now it's your time to get a grip on your grooming with our exclusive offer. Go to manscaped.com and use code PLATCHAT for 20% off plus free shipping. The ball has dropped, but don't drop the ball on your balls. Introducing the MVP of 2024, Manscaped's 5th generation lawnmower. It's not just a trimmer, it's your grooming sidekick, equipped with 2 skin-safe blade heads, a standard one for taking a little off the top, and a new foil blade to go smooth wherever your heart desires. It's like having a personal stylist at your fingertips, or well, wherever you need it. And did we mention it's waterproof, because a trim in the shower is the only way to start the day. And for my men who want the full grooming experience, look no further than the Manscaped Performance Package 5.0. In this grooming kit, you get a trusted lawnmower, Manscaped's ear and nose hair trimmer, and essential aftercare products with the Crop Soother Ball Aftershave Lotion and Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant. Yep, it's deodorant for your balls. Bet you didn't think you need that. As a gesture for the new year, they even threw in 2 free gifts, the Boxers 2.0 and the Shed 2.0 with toiletry bag, because they're no good and well, you're still rocking your Boxers from high school. Let's face it, resolutions might come and go, but a well-groomed you is here to say thanks to Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com, use code PLATCHAT for 20% off and free shipping. Boom. There we go.
Wait, you guys have your own package?
Boom.
You guys are so big now. You got the platinum package?
Well, no, I don't know package, but we've got our own code.
Well, it says the platinum package,
actually,
though.
The platinum package.
It's the platinum chat.
Okay.
Wait, guys.
All right.
All right. You guys are killing it.
I don't know if I'm technically allowed to claim that, but let's go with it. There you go. This is ours. Maybe. Not actually. Here we go. You get a deal, and you can compound the savings. So it's already like 40. What does it say? 49% off, and
the platinum
you get 20%
chat package.
On top of that.
Holy!
Whoa!
The platinum chat package.
Whoa!
The site just updated. That's so crazy. They just updated the site with the platinum chat package.
Is that legal?
We should. It should just be the Overwatch package. I want us to represent all of Overwatch in Manscaped. We do for some of our other sponsors. I still think that's the best thing.
That's actually not true, because I think I saw Boger did also Manscaped code or something like that on his stream. Yeah, apparently
for the Manscapes.
Yeah, maybe they noticed that like the Overwatch fan base, they're in huge need of grooming tools.
He's just representing himself. That we represent all of Overwatch. You know, the Overwatch Manscaped.
I'll take it. You heard it from Avril himself. There you go. All right. Go to manscaped.com, use code PLATCHAT for 20% off plus free shipping. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, just gentlemen, I suppose. Let's get into it. Let's get into the sheet and look at all the heroes here. So I realize that there's a lot of heroes here, guys. But I believe in our knowledge, or just combined knowledge of everything Overwatch League. I mean, we got McGravy here. You popped off in like 2017. We got Avril, just Albert. Like we're a bunch of old heads here.
I didn't pop off in any years.
We know the scene. What?
I didn't pop off in any of the years, so good. 2017 McGravy, then Johnny, you popped off in a year. You can throw in a year for yourself in there.
Dude, it's actually
you want an international competition. You're like the ultimate. You're the oldest head, actually. You are the oldest head. You're the
take
OG
2017.
I am the oldest.
I'll take 2018. Okay, how about that?
Yeah, 2018 actually. Yeah, I suppose. But also, APEC Premier 2017. Wasn't that your go-to with Envision or something?
I think that was my worst placement ever. But in terms of, I played well individually. I mean,
not your fault.
I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus.
You went to China.
I did go to China. That was a pity invite. That was a nobody else wanted to go pity invite, but we'll take it.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty fun to play an Epic Premier.
It was fun.
Going
it
to
was
China.
fun.
That was cool.
It was definitely fun.
Cool.
I like to play Roadhog.
You know? Wow, Roadhog. What a time to be alive. Maybe you'll make the list, McGravy. We'll see. There's not a ton of Roadhog players out there.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll go through the list. All right. Let's throw up the list here and let's start. I think we should start with tank and we'll just go down the list. I'm not going to, do some long introduction or anything because this is gonna take forever anyway. So, every time we got Albert on, we end up having like 3.5 hour episodes. So we might as well just get going here, really.
What does that
Winston. No, I just mean that we always get stuck talking about really engaging, conversations and discussions.
They enjoy your company.
And we do just drag on. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah, exactly. So, who do you guys think is the best Winston of all time
Miro.
in Overwatch history?
Gesture.
Mirror.
Come on.
Miro.
Mono.
No, not Miro.
Mirror. Yeah, it's mirror, guys.
Swoosh.
Oh, Miro from Lunatic High. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Taimu.
Oh,
Rouge
dude.
Hong.
from
Rouge
Soul
Hong.
Dynasty.
Rouge Hong with that
Hong?
one game.
Rouge Hong.
Yeah, Rouge Hong.
Yeah, there it is.
Are we doing
All right.
Rouge?
I
where do you
actually,
ra- what do you
I
rank on
actually
this
have a
one?
bit of a short list here. So
You played some Winston, Johnny. Where do you rate on this one?
yeah, that's the problem. I actually liked my Winston in 2017, but we only lost, so I can't claim anything there.
Nox was the best Winston in
maybe
the
like 74th. I was better than Nox. Okay, I'll claim that. I was better than Swoosh and Nox.
So at least 73 then.
I
Nox can be 74.
I actually got replaced by Swoosh's Winston. Albert, come on now. Well,
I'm just stirring the pot. You're just taking the bait. You just took it.
I am
Yeah, like this
taking the
Genji
bait,
player
I'm taking
can
the
play
bait.
Winston. We'll do that.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least I wasn't the only one. At least I wasn't the only tank player bench for Genji.
Listen, DPS
all
players
right.
come from everyone's spots eventually. That's just how it works.
Okay, I got Fearless, Guishui, Smurf, Fate. Anyone else who makes a short list here? Who do you think, guys? Some of the best Winstons of all time.
Unironically, Miro, he's not as good as some of those other guys, but like he defined the hero so hard.
Pre-Owl, it's Miro, I would say.
Yeah,
like the
he
first,
defined
like
that
the
hero so
first,
insanely
the
hard.
first like dude that unlocked Winston. I would say Miro for sure. He is the innovator.
Yeah.
Before people didn't even know what a
I mean-
juggle was, and then Miro was like just juggling people. Like, wait, you can do that shit? Like that's
You can hit people twice in a row?
Yeah, you can hit people in the air and like you can jump off the map and jump back. Like that was insane technology back in the day.
I don't know about you guys, but the first time that I was like, wait, this hero is really good is when I saw Miro play. Like before that, I was like, I don't know if this is a really viable hero. Maybe I was just dumb back then, but mostly when I saw tank and quote unquote pro
We were
play,
all
there
dumb
wasn't
back then.
that much Winston until I saw
Winston
Miro
didn't
pop off.
Winston doesn't do that much damage, but like if you're really good at Winston, like you actually have an unreal impact. But pure damage wise, it's like it's kind of punishing.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the time, like, oh my god, we're getting stuck here talking about 2016 Winston, but I think back then anyway, like people recognized how powerful Winston was in taking space and like utilizing the bubble, but all we did was like dive in, if that makes sense. Like we were very linear in the approach to playing Winston, so which is like we dive in or we like jump forward to take space. Whereas Miro like revolutionized the way you use leap to actually like get out to like re-engage. And so like I remember playing with Anko when we were on Rogue, and he was just like, Miro just won't get off my ass. And that was the best way to describe it. Like Miro, instead of like going in once and then Miro dying, like most Winstons would, like Miro would like go in, go out, go in, go out. And it put pressure on a team that like it just like it ultimately like it added up over time, and he ended up getting picks because I'd engage and leave Anko alone or stuff like that, right? So he just revolutionized the hero.
I think he pioneered like the space jump. Like you jump for space first, and then you drop on the enemy team because you know where they're coming from, and then so you still have a leap to get out, or you can stay there. Whereas like I feel like before that it was just like Ooga Booga Winston, where it's like, okay, you see someone like monkey see, monkey jump, and then you drop your bubble, and then you're either dead or the other team's dead, and then that was it. It was like Napoleonic era of like Winston play. Like just real dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It does sound really dumb, but it makes so much sense. But it's just like when you talk about it in 2024, it's like people didn't know how to just jump onto high ground. Like it just sounds so stupid. But it's actually true.
They
It's,
didn't.
we literally came out of the caveman Winston, and we were enlightened by this just insanely developed being of Miro who just knew more about Winston and
Yeah.
all. And now when we talk about it, it's just such basic things now. But I can't
Also-
believe people didn't do that before. Like it's just so weird.
They would do this thing where like it was like a few months after Ana was released too. They would do this thing where like Miro would jump up into the air, and Ri Hong would heal him as soon as he jumped up into the air to
Yeah.
create the line of sight or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were just like, oh my god, like wow, they're
That's
playing
true.
vertically, like they're jumping up into the air, and like the Ana is sniping the Winston to heal the Winston. So
How
he's
can you
full
kill him?
health when he comes back down. Like yeah, unbelievable. Like he's getting so much. He's getting pocketed. Like who pockets a Winston?
That
No one does
sounds-
that. They just die. So anyway, we're sticking around way for too long on this
Yeah.
one. But yeah,
Okay.
Mirror was amazing for his time. Let's
So,
talk about Overwatch League.
Al
Like
Winston.
Overwatch
Hi-
1 still.
Highest peaks of all time. It's between Fearless and Gushred, but they probably both deserve to be on there if we ever room.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
would
I think
argue
it's fearless Gushra, and then I think there's strong arguments for both. In terms of
think we
just
have-
career peaks,
Should we just pick
it's-
one? I think we should just pick one.
I mean,
How many
fearless
players
for
do we
the
have on the
resume.
Next 5 people.
I mean, I don't know if we're
I feel
resume
like-
watching. It's
I feel like
fearless.
for the resume, Fearless has it, but I feel like
Yeah.
when I was a spectator, I feel like the most dominant like performance on Winston that I've ever seen was Gushue's World Cup, and what was it, 2018?
The Primal Blade. Yeah, that's 2018.
He revolutionized that for me. Like I didn't see anyone use Primal in that way until Gushue did it first.
Yeah, I feel like that
in my
for me that
opinion.
was the most dominant performance I've seen
Yeah.
from a single player like on Winston in any tournament ever. But obviously, like World Cup was, I mean, it's a different level of play. But for me, that's like the most dominant I've ever seen a player on Winston.
I would say right now, I would say I would consider Gushra a better Winston than Fearless, like right now as well, like current form. I would say as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I
Yeah,
might actually agree
I
with
mean-
that.
So maybe it's Gushra now with like
Whoa.
if we're talking
You're
like
allowed-
all owl, like I don't know.
Can we pick 3 players on this list, or no? Does it have to be 2?
We can do whatever we want. It's our list.
Yeah,
Yeah, we.
I was gonna say just put them both in there, but
We can put best Winston of us.
I just
4 on
don't
the
want to
list,
put
too.
like 5 people in there and just like
Oh.
not end up.
yeah.
like,
So max
selecting
3,
one.
right? Max.
So,
Obviously,
I
not
mean, I think
5,
that's fine. Mirror Gushra, Fearless, like sure, that's done. Don't need to talk
Okay.
about other Winstons, honestly.
Smurf is getting a bit slighter here. I feel like there's a lot of Smurf heads.
Okay,
out there.
if we're just talking about Owl, Smurf would be there instead of Miro, but we're not. So
He
yeah,
never defined the
yeah.
hero in any way. Like he was very good, but I don't know if the true GOAT Winstons, I feel like did something to really define that hero and like, make it their identity in a way. But Albert's right. If we're talking only
Yeah,
Al, then
Smurf is
Smurf
pretty
would replace Miro.
versatile. So
Smurf is definitely really good. I mean, I remember when he played on
Okay.
Optic. I was in NA getting the wrong end of the primals. Smurf is definitely up there,
Okay,
for sure.
but would you put Gesture
Outlaws
over Smurf?
Academy.
Hold on, would you put Gesture over Smurf?
He had some picks on that hero.
I mean, Gesture won an Overwatch League,
Oh,
right?
Gesture.
With
Eh.
Winston, with Winstonian. I don't know.
I just don't think either Gesture
mean-
or
I mean-
Smurf have it over Gushue Fearless for sure.
Oh
though.
no,
Like,
yeah, I'm
100%,
just saying. I'm just saying. If we're like, hey, we got to have 3 just for the sake of having 3, then
yeah, but the 3 would
Gesture was
include
the best
Miro
in
unless we.
2018. We can say that for sure, right? 2018.
again?
Gesture
Yeah.
was the best.
2018.
And 2017 won Apex Season 4. I don't know. You don't weight that too much, but like Gesture definitely had a run from like 2017 to GOAT's meta, where like he was probably the best Winston.
He definitely had a
So,
run.
yeah,
Yeah,
Gesture was up.
yeah.
I'm
I
a,
would say
I'm a,
He had a run.
I'm a big
Smurf's
fan of
more
longevity.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that Smurf could still, like, if Overwatch League still existed today and he would be on a top team and he would be a top Winston, is still, that weighs heavy on my mind. Like, I think that would put Smurf at 3rd for me, I think.
That keeps Gravy up at night.
Yes.
Waste heavy.
All right. Well, we said some honorable mentions, but I think we're settled there for Winston at least. So there you go.
Yeah.
Prial, Miro, Gushue, and Fearless. And we're talking about everything here. Not only the Overwatch League, but also 2016. Playing against firefighters and all that stuff. Yeah.
The dinosaur days.
Moving on to
plumbers.
Reinhardt here.
Yeah.
The
I got one.
plumbers.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
checkmate.
Hadi, put Hadi on.
Checkmate.
Just put Hadi on the list. All right, just put Hadi on the list. He deserves to be on the list for sure, without question.
What about Gig?
No.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Gig?
No.
Okay.
Who else?
You were gonna say
Besides
something?
Hottie.
I mean, Cloudy's good at Ryan,
Apple?
but like, he didn't really have that much impact in Owl on that hero for me to like comfortably put him. But like, if you're saying like what are we talking about? Are we talking about Owl only? Or are we talking about like Overwatch in general? Because Overwatch in general, I would put Cloudy up there, right?
How does he compare
Sure,
to
but like,
some of the-
how
Oh,
did
put
he
Super.
measure
Sorry, what am I saying?
success?
Super.
Yep,
Super
first?
Super, obviously. Super Hottie. Let's put those up there.
Super is by far,
I think
I think,
Super's
the
the
best
best.
Reinhardt of all
I'm
time.
taking Super's peak over Hottie's peak, 100%. Like, no question.
100%. Agreed. Like, Super was a cheat code during GOATs. Like, Super was the best Reinhardt. So, yeah. I mean, shout out Hottie and then on Spitfire, but Super's up there. Now, the next question I'm going to bring in here. Would you consider Bumper for this? I personally would not.
No.
But he had...
This is what you do. This is what you do.
Fraud in my book.
You put down Bumper with an asterisk at the end, and the asterisk says only on Vancouver Titans, and that's it. Bumper on any other team?
Bumper
No.
I claimed that it was a team success. No, his.
Okay, look at Bumper's Wikipedia. Do you guys realize how many roles Bumper played? Bumper literally played so many fucking roles in Overwatch.
Dude,
like
he played Lucio in Apex Season 4.
Yeah, he played off tank. He played Ryan. He played like, I'm sure he played DPS at some point.
I think main tank is the job that just gets stolen by the most other roles. You got Genji players coming in, and Lucio players coming in.
Okay.
Is Hanzo?
You don't remember him playing Hanzo on a Doomfist?
I'm pretty sure they did troll with him playing DPS.
Yeah, they were trolling. Go back and watch the tape. I'm not putting Bumper on the list. It's not happening.
No.
Like,
no. Fearless. I'd consider Fearless there as well. 2020 and 2021, I believe Fearless was like a really good Reinhardt. So I definitely throw him in there. I think he's up there. He's one of the best Reinhardts.
I feel like I'm making a Reinhardt list. I just don't know if I'd ever put him in top 3 though. Like,
I think Fearless needs to be content with being on the Winston list. I think Reinhardt
don't get greedy.
a stretch.
Don't get greedy.
Don't get greedy.
Ooh. Okay.
I mean, if you're gonna put a Korean on that list, put Kaiser on the list. I put Kaiser on the list.
I have the Kaiser.
Kaiser?
I put Kaiser on the list before I put Fearless on the list.
In contenders, he was actually, I would have considered him to be one of the top Ryans in the world, despite never making it out, because I casted him in contenders during GOATs, and that guy was like by far the best Ryan that I saw in at least on the contenders level during GOATs. He deserved out that year, but get it.
Kaiser was like Cloudy before Cloudy. Kaiser's been on like the Ryan like train since forever.
I remember we scrimmed them in Korea like way back, and it'd be like Runaway playing Reinhardt Genji Tracer versus us playing Reinhardt Genji Tracer, and we'd just be like, what, these scrims are ridiculous. Like, no one does this. So okay, I got, I consider Kaiser my rival, but I will pay my respects to Kaiser here.
Okay, dark horse pick. Are we considering Gator for his finals appearance?
Ooh.
He had a run.
That's good shout. 2021.
Are we considering?
Finals, was that?
Yeah, is that good enough? Is that good enough to make the list? I don't know.
For an honorable mention, I don't hate it.
I think at Gator a low key plug for the Reinhardt list in OWL, I would say.
Yeah,
I mean, finals run when Ryan really wasn't meta, and
and then they just
impressive.
They just got banged out by Fate on ball, but I mean, he played Ryan. He did get to the finals playing Ryan.
Yeah. Are we content with 1 year? Do we including any other Gator years?
I mean, Kaiser didn't even make OWL, so like if we're putting Kaiser, what are we talking?
I was gonna say Mira didn't, but then Mira made OWL, but Mira was like more what he did pre-OWL, so it's like I don't know. Yeah. I'm now like, and we were talking about Cloudy earlier as well, so I don't know where we're at in terms of like ruling on who's allowed to be on the list.
We goalposts are moving pretty frequently. But
okay, who defined Reinhardt pre-OWL? Let's go there.
Probably Kaiser.
I feel like it's Kaiser, no? I mean,
it's Coco, guys.
Coco?
Oh no, I'm vetoing Coco.
Johnny's gonna rate. Johnny's putting himself on the list. He said, "Fuck
anybody on Envy? No.
I mean, it's Kaiser, right? For pre-OWL.
Envy players, no.
I think Kaiser.
I'm fine with Kaiser.
Kaiser pre-OWL, sure. I mean, there was a lot of Reinhardt play though. Like Reinhardt was like not like. I don't feel like there was like too much innovation on the Rhine, It was just like improvements, like it was like refinements to the Ryan.
Yeah.
And then Hadi innovated, but that was more because like it's Overwatch 2 and you could cancel charges. Like you couldn't do that before, so it's like he innovated. He just like adapted to the new Ryan.
Yeah, it definitely changed stuff. When I first played in ranked and people sort of like cancel charge chatter, I'd be like, whoa, like the youth these days is like crazy. They're I was like, I don't know what they're cooking. It's crazy. Should we just rename this list to like ranking the most historic players, like the most iconic? Like, these are not, like, we can't say the Kaiser was.
Okay,
like, the best,
this is the aura list. The players with the most aura on these heroes, huh?
Iconic and best, like they overlap though, because you could argue that Mira at his time was best, Kaiser during his time was best. So like,
because Kaiser has an incredible.
I'd say iconic.
Kaiser has an incredible aura on Reinhardt, I would say.
Okay, does aura do it for the thumbnail and YouTube title?
I think aura explains everything we're talking about here. And we can. Okay. The best thing about saying aura is you can do whatever you want. You can add to the aura. You can whatever categories.
Aura means whatever you want it to mean.
Exactly.
If anyone's confused about what aura means, all you do is you zoom in on Albert's cam and you see that, and that's what aura is.
This is the aura, like right here.
This is aura. Yeah.
This is aura.
The aura.
You guys understand? Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Are we happy with that? I feel like Super, Hadi, and Kaiser, like they defined the Reinhardt throughout Overwatch history. Yeah.
3 very different
auras.
From
Miro, Gushway, Fearless. Yeah. But together, they form the Reinhardt aura, for sure.
They form.
All right.
The god of Reinhardt, the triumvirate.
Yeah.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's what.
There you go. Next episode, we're gonna figure out who is the Father, who is the Spirit, and we'll do that next episode. But moving on to Sigma. Early pick here, Choyobin.
Hanbin.
Go, just put Hanbin. Stop. Just put Hanbin first. All right. Let's talk about Hanbin first, and then we talk about the others. All right.
Hanbin and then anybody else.
Okay.
No. You gotta delete Hanbin and put Vostola there. I'm sorry. I'm afraid the list has changed now.
I see.
Void.
So, that's just unlucky for him, really.
I did not fuck with the Vostola aura on this.
For an NA shout out, Kalush. I think Kalush is the best NA's probably had on that character.
Do you want to do Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 here?
Okay, put Kalush asterisk not on a cut. Need that.
On a bulk
Need
only.
that asterisk.
Kalush
on a cut.
One of
Kalush on a cut. One of the woats of all time on Sigma.
On a bulk though.
Ooh, on a bulk, yeah. Bulking season Kalush, he's dangerous.
Guys, you need to have enough calories for your brain. Just saying. Advice out there: if you're not eating enough calories for your brain, that's bad. Get your healthy fats and calories so you can.
I got a fun one for you. I got a good one for this is for a single tournament run. Krong. On Guangzhou.
Yeah, Krong had a crazy high peak.
No, guys. For a single tournament run, it's Ham. He won a grand finals. Come on, guys.
Nah, that's just not as important as the stage when Krong had.
We're talking about the ultimate tournament run. Are we not talking about grand finals? Like we're just gonna ignore that?
We're going off aura. I mean, someone has
aura. How is Choyobin Sigma not aura?
Bro, that guy was gold in ranked. We do not talk about Choyobin here like that.
What are you cooking?
He was
what
gold.
Are you cooking? We put Kalush during his bulking era instead of Choyobin. What are we doing?
Kalush bulking season aura, crazy. Nobody's scared about Choyobin. He's just another like decent off tank, you know? He's like another decent. You're not scared.
Are you trolling? Just another decent off tank?
As an off tank player, I agree.
Yes, on Sigma? What? Bro. Okay, Choyobin on like Diva, like sure, like let's talk. We can talk about Diva, you know? Like Diva, he's up there. So Sigma, it's like okay, everyone was good at Sigma.
You wanna listen? I'm a big Choyobin fan, but you want a hot
take?
Hold on. You want a hot
dumbfounded.
Take? I would put Gargoyle Sigma above Choyobin.
In the double shield, yeah, in the Orisa, in the Orisa, like the pole.
I have
for sure.
never been more humiliated by a player than Gargoyle on Sigma. That guy was just different on Sigma.
When are you talking?
Anytime we played Mania.
Okay. This is important because Gravy also beat us every time, and he's still saying Gargoyle.
And I got gapped every time.
We lost every time against Valiant, and he's still saying that. Just keep that in mind. That means a lot. That means a lot coming from him.
I think Gargoyle for me,
Sigma's
Sigma's
one of the best though. Is he really one of the best in that
No,
regard.
guys, we're talking about aura. We're talking about aura, guys. We're no longer talking about
ranking
who's the best.
all-time aura.
Are you
players
like
of each Overwatch
collaborating behind the scenes? Like you two just collaborating, McGravy and Albert in like a Discord group?
this is
okay,
something
Choyman,
about, like,
okay,
Florida
honest,
people,
okay,
or, like...
no, this is my honest opinion. I think Choyman was a very good off tank. I think on Sigma, it was like, okay, he was another decent, like, there was a lot of really good Sigmas in the league. We're talking like goats of the of the hero. I don't think Choyman's like a goat of Sigma. I just don't believe that.
Wow, I feel like I'm being gaslit on my own podcast.
I kind of agree with that. I would put Gargoyle and Krong above Choyobin when it comes to Sigma play.
Okay, Krong was overrated. All right, he was overrated. He had one good season, and
guys,
people
can
were
we
like,
just
he's
put
an
Ham?
MVP
Ham
candidate.
is the correct answer here. Someone is the correct answer here. What are we? Someone is the correct answer here.
Can't argue with the facts. I mean, he won a grand finals playing Sigma.
He beat a Sigma specialist in Bernard. Like, come on, guys. Like, let's be serious.
Where is
I don't know why
Conversation.
Void has completely skipped my brain. You could put Void in there.
Just like the MVP voting, and
he's one of the top 3 of all time.
Well, I think it's because Void came back like on the last season and he was on a terrible team. I just like kind of wanted to erase it out of my mind. I would put Void third, though.
Can I bring up the most iconic Sigma because he was the first one, Gator?
No, you may not.
The Gator Sigma.
You may not.
Are we happy with this? Because I don't know. I feel very weird about the Sigma aura.
I would go Hanbin, Void, and then third is completely in the air.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think this list is fine.
Piggy?
I'm actually okay with this.
No,
Piggy?
Absolutely not. Hanbin, Void, and someone. Let's call it a day. Or Kaluj. Kaluj bulking season's kind of powerful.
You could put a lot of people at 3.
Yeah.
I think
3's.
I think Hanbin and Void is 1 and 2. I don't know why I forgot about Void. That's a blunder on my part.
Okay. All right. Well, I can't wait to see the comments on this one.
People have very strong Sigma opinions.
Gravy was terrible. Why are you letting him talk? He doesn't know what he's talking about. He was terrible at Sigma. He was only good at Diva. Get him out.
Don't worry about Gravy. I'm still going at it, and I haven't been good in.
Speaking of Diva, put Gravy in Diva. Let's just do that.
At this point.
Number 1. Who else has gotten a 6K on Diva? Come on.
Okay, the best debut.
Give me the list.
Okay, McGravy parentheses debut. We need the McGravy debut. Diva was insane.
That's about the one thing I had in my career. I could put a stamp on. Is the
he
the
played
debut
like
map.
I honestly think he played like the most perfect Diva possible in like that one map that he did. His debut map was like insane, like insane Diva play.
After that, it was all down.
After that, it was like okay,
one
but
map.
like. No, I'm saying his debut was insane. His debut.
I was actually in the flow state for that match. Like,
he was
I don't know.
In the server. He was in the mainframe and he was just frame perfect everything.
I've never been more tapped in my life than that moment right there.
Debut on Nubani. It was Nubani? Yeah, it was Nubani, right? Yeah, it was Nubani.
We were playing the worst version of
I'm gonna be honest. I don't see the aura.
We were playing Winston.
His aura was so insane on that map. You just need to see the map and you'll understand.
Hang on, I can help us here.
I am literally. I'm looking into McGravy's eyes right now, and I cannot see the aura.
That's because it was so long ago.
Mustache aura.
It was so long ago.
Diva aura.
Solomon, raise his exposure up all the way. So it looks like Albert's camera, and then you'll see the aura.
It's just the background. You can't see it.
Yeah.
Real talk. Before Choi Hoban gets
going?
brought up again, I think Void is actually number 1 for me because the year that Fleta won MVP, you could argue Void should have won MVP that year, and he would have won it on his Diva play specifically.
Here's Void, Choyobin, and
Fury.
Yeah, those are the 3. Like, let's be real. Those are the 3 Divas.
I think that's the list.
That's the Father, Son, Holy Ghost of Diva.
And I think you can move on. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of people
call it a day. Just call it a day.
Yeah, honestly, that's perfect. I am completely satisfied with that Diva list.
Right.
It doesn't get better than that. Yeah. And they've almost been like the most iconic 3 Diva players, just like since 2019 or whatever.
Most flashy eats of all time, Fury. Like, and then
yeah.
Void and Choyobin, yeah. Like, they're just...
Peak Fury was
Hanbin
like,
fans are molding right now.
different.
Well,
They're
I'm sorry.
upset.
Hanbin just,
They're
you know,
upset.
Hanbin's got Sigma. He's got the
Hanbin
apple
can
that
take
one.
Sigma, and I'm sure he'll have a tank further down the list.
Yeah, I'm
he
sure
can be-
Zarya, you know, yeah, I'm sure he'll be on a few of these lists.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to Roadhog. I mean,
Super.
if you really want,
Super. First on list, super.
yeah.
Sorry, Johnny, I'll let you finish. You were about to say something.
No, I mean, you know, because we brought up Miro as well. I'm just like, we could do so many things with Roadhog. We could go like
Snizzle nose.
Evermore.
Snizzle
We
nose.
could go like
No, put Snizzle on there. Snizzle nose.
Snizzle
Yes.
nose has to be on the list. Has to be on the list.
Go.
If
Cue-
like
dude,
if we
for new
uncultured,
viewers,
just after
Production, cue Snizzle nose montage right now. We need that.
like for the
Yeah,
uncultured,
go for it, Solomon.
and for the people that only
Go
have played
for it.
Overwatch 2, just go onto YouTube and type on Snizzle Nose and watch perfection.
Any of
Yeah.
the montages. It's
That was
Hook
pain.
1.0,
I haven't
but
seen this.
they were beautiful.
I have not
Also,
seen
I
this.
think
Yeah.
Logix dies like 7 times in like one montage. Like he just did Logix dirty.
I mean, these
He
are
was just different on the Roadhog. I mean, the Tracer recall hooks. Wow. I gotta, because we're talking about Snizzle Nose, I also gotta shout out my boy Himsy.
Himsy also very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 We put
But
Harblu
some old
we
heads
put
going on
Harblu
right
on this
there.
list.
No, I think
Harblu?
Snizzle Nose got it for the pre-owl aura. Like
It-
Oh,
it's-
wow.
It's so honestly, like, it's so weird, but like, what is this, like 2017? I still think this might be like the peak of
Yeah.
Roadhog play. I don't know if anyone's done anything better on this character ever.
and this was like bullshit hook, but his montage, like I think he deserved all these hooks. Like this was just pure. This is pure like honest Roadhog play.
I never thought
Honest
those two
Roadhog.
words would ever appear in the same sentence.
Dude, this was just a cursed time. We're like quad
Like these
tank
are all
medals and
these
shit.
are all
This
legit
was-
hooks. These
this
are all
was-
Is it
legit
still
hooks.
is it Hook 1.0 or no?
Yes, this is Hook 1.0, but like these are all legit hooks, and that's why I
Back
respect
when,
the fuck out of this man.
They increased like the range at which you got pulled, and you could one shot Zaryas. I think this is like the same time period where if you hooked a Zarya, you could one shot a Zarya. With this, like you stepped up and you one shot in melee, Zarya died.
Oh my
But
god.
I think that Snizzles had the full package. He had the right clicks, he had the left clicks, he had the prediction hooks. Like he had everything. Because some
Whoa.
Roadhogs are only good at like hooking, but they're not good at like right clicking people. He had everything.
Oh my god.
This guy was just different. I
Dude,
don't
this
know.
is disgusting. This is
This
actually
this holds up
disgusting.
today. Like if someone did this, like, obviously that character's different now, but like if someone were making these plays like right now, like they would be considered probably the best Roadhog ever.
Yeah.
Like
This guy's the Wilt Chamberlain of Roadhogs.
yeah, he's the 100 point. He's the he's the 100-point game.
Roadhog.
This is the 100-point game. Except it's actually on camera. There's actually proof that it happened. So
Whoa. Oh, amazing. All right. I mean, in terms of aura, I feel like Taimu had the aura. When Taimu would bring out the Roadhog, you'd just be like, wow. Like, he's gonna go off. But okay. All right. We gotta make some room here. Do we?
Super. For
We're
sure,
like
Super's on
pre-owl?
here. No, Snizzle was just the goat of Roadhog. Don't like all
no
time
need for
goat.
pre-owl.
Snizzle,
It's
Snizzle
nose.
knows.
Johnny's lost control. He's like, shit, I gotta know.
Dude, at this point, I'm just happy we're making content. You know, I'm making content with my friends. What more can I ask for? It doesn't have to be the best content.
Okay,
People
well,
just wanna,
Johnny, who's your goat?
People just
Johnny,
want to
who's your
listen to a
goat?
podcast when they do dishes and shit. You know, like it doesn't matter what it is. All right, what are we doing?
Who's your goat? Who's your Roadhog goat?
Oh, I mean,
Don't say
time.
Taimu, like, come on,
right?
let's be serious.
Super's up there. Okay, all right.
I got one.
Bedosian won a grand finals playing Roadhog.
All right.
Here's an
I
action. Here's a
accept a
real one.
gesture plug before a Bedosian plug. Like, come on.
Yeah,
And
I'll say a
gesture.
gesture.
Bedosian.
I think gesture was one of the best.
He got gapped
Boombox?
by Super. He got absolutely gaped by Super.
That's fine. Most
Yeah,
of them did, but,
2020,
like,
right?
How many?
No, put super instead. Put super
You
instead
can,
of
no,
Roadhog.
you can have
Oh,
both.
then-
Avril's saying both. Okay, Avril's saying both. Sure.
We're gonna put the Hog Zarya abusers in here. We putting Johnny in here. Wasn't it Johnny who played the Hog? that
John
year
Johnny
for
did.
Washington.
Johnny did, yeah.
Oh
Who else
my
had a
God.
good
That was
this
pretty
list is
good.
fine. This list is
Who
fine.
else had a clean hog, huh?
I don't know. It's
I
so
don't know
hard
who
because
that
like the,
was.
Gargoyle? Gargoyle wasn't bad, but like
the
I wouldn't
period of
put
time-
him on this list.
the period of time where like Hog was relevant, it's like these big like chunks of time that it's like hard to like gauge longevity and like the impact of the character. I don't know. I think the list we have now is probably optimal.
2020 playoffs, right, was one of the only times that Hog was like actually meta. Like in the year, right?
Because
it's 2018 Grand.
Washington started with the Hog Zarya, and then they innovated with Hog Sigma towards the end, and that was grand finals.
That's mainly where we get Super Gesture from, in my opinion, is just from that 2020 playoffs run, because that was the one time that Hog was super relevant.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Manhattan right here. Good old times 2017 Manhattan.
Manhattan's one of the best people ever. I loved hanging out with Manhattan. That's my guy.
Oh, dude, he's just the kindest, best guy. Playing like board games with Manhattan after scrims or something, which is the absolute best. Love hanging out with him. Miss him. All right, moving on to the next hero. Who do we got next? Orisa. Okay, so now we got a couple of different eras here, guys. We got to start off with Smurf.
That's Overwatch 2.
I'm saying, okay, I would say Fate was the best, like, Orisa, like, puller.
Overwatch 1?
Like, yeah, Overwatch
best
1.
Puller?
Like, when you could pull, he would, I don't know. I think Fate's up there for me.
We putting Gesture on this list?
Overwatch 1.
There's a lot of names.
I think we actually need to split Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2, because they were so different.
We do have to split this one.
Yeah.
They're very different.
They're so different. Overwatch 1 was who had the best teamwork. That was pretty much it. Like,
yeah, you had to call, like, you'd call all your pulls. You had to time it with, like, the hook and shit and rocks and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
And like placing bongo, it's like so like low skill, but it was actually so important. That was like one of the most broken abilities to ever exist in this game ever.
And the innovation was like the reverse, the bongo, like against the wall, and then you shield it, and then you body block your bongo. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous stuff.
Yeah. I think Smurf, across both games, he's the Orisa GOAT. But then I think Gesture has to go in there.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
I think Overwatch 2, I'd take Ham. Ham Orisa was kind of he kind of went crazy.
Think so?
Okay, Graves' a hater, my fault. I don't that way. I don't know. I saw Graves' face. I was like, he hates him on Orisa.
I don't hate him on Orisa, but I mean, just compared to like his other heroes, I don't know. Like,
oh yeah, but I mean, okay, who was good in Overwatch 2? Who was really good at Orisa?
Orisa was never that.
I mean, it was Smurf.
That's what I mean.
Smurf is the one that comes to mind for me.
It's Smurf. That's why I'm happy with Smurf for like Overwatch 2 and before.
Yeah.
For the third,
I mean, you could force some other tank players here, but like,
I would say Fate. I mean, not Overwatch 2, but Fate Overwatch 1. I really rated his Orisa.
Yeah, Fate's a good shot.
But
I think I could be.
I don't know,
satisfied with Fate at the 3. I think it's 1 and 2, and 3 is a tier below.
3 is a bit whatever.
Fate question.
Gator, does Gator have a shout here?
I thought about saying Gator. I think Gator deserves a shout. I don't know if I put him on the list though.
Okay.
I think I'm happy with what I got right here.
Okay.
You got any input here, Avril? You got any?
I said Mono, but that's all I got
for us.
Mono's all I got for that one.
I never really thought about Mono when it came to Orisa, but Mono was like.
I don't really have a good one though. I don't.
Mono was always like
feeling for 3.
Mono was good at like whatever he played. I never would put him like in an all-time list for almost anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy with this. I don't have strong feelings for 3rd.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Approved.
All right. Moving on to Wrecking Ball.
Oh, Fate.
People that know.
We're talking about Aura. This is an Aura list, right?
Aiming.
I mean,
that's
aiming.
Aiming. Oh, that is Aura, bro. How many like think about it? Like when Amy played, how many people when they played Wrecking Ball had Chengdu Hunter skins on? I had a Chengdu Hunter skin on, and I didn't even play ball.
That guy was balling.
That is like Aura, like in a character and in a player.
And then I think Fate has to be on this list because he won a championship on ball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that. I think he
and
just
then, has to be on the list.
Gaga 3.
Okay.
I'd say so.
Yep.
He had the next. I actually
Gaga was next in line.
I actually think his mechanics were maybe better than Fate, but Fate's team was obviously way better.
I think Gaga had the best mechanics probably of all time on ball. It's just
what about ball OW? We put a. We getting crazy? Like we getting crazy with it or what? Like we.
Wait, what are you doing?
Ball the player, ball the player. Chasm.
Ball.
I mean, he's
in terms of aura, like he got a lot of aura on ball.
He's unironically probably the best ball to ever play. Like, I think if you
This is
asked
like-
LGMs if there was a ball one-trick meta and they had a Western roster, they considered asking ball to be.
This is arcane knowledge. This is like if you had to sign a one-trick Hanzo, you would sign Raksu. This is like he's like the Raksu of ball.
Same level. This
is arcane. This is insider arcane knowledge. It's ball OW. That's who we're talking about.
I wish I was joking. I'm not kidding. That guy is different on ball.
I would also have signed Raksu, and like if you only needed a Hanzo player, like Raksu was.
That's just not how the game works, though. So it's like that stuff never happened. But if that were the case, like if
this
there was
guy
a ball
just look
meta, like
just look at any of his Twitter clips. He posts the most like insane like just ball like clips and plays, and he streams all the time now.
And he still is at it right now. He's playing ball as we speak right now. Like, okay, well, it's a Doomfist clip, but ignore that.
That's unlucky.
Cut that out.
He still plays ball.
Okay. I see. I'm not familiar with this.
All right,
that's the problem.
Not the lowlights. Not the lowlights.
Wait a minute.
Listen, wrong clips.
Sullivan, this is a fellow UKer. Like you're doing him so dirty right now. I cannot believe this.
I'm not familiar with this game.
You're not familiar with
he's a ball. He
is like all of the tech that you see on ball, like even like originally, like he invented like almost all of it.
I think of like when do you remember Brandito on Doom? He's literally like that, but like for all ball industries.
Yeah, all the tech like character, like there's so much tech on ball.
Guys, at this rate, if we're going down this road, we're about to get quaked on for Doom later on. Like we're going down this path at the moment.
Yeah,
Passive is so much better than
getting a little bit wild.
Quaked on is for Doom though.
We're about to put Raksu and Hanzo later on. We're about to like put like.
Put Gaga at the 3, but I think Chasm deserves a shout out for his ball play.
Okay, all right, I respect the shout out. Okay, but I couldn't go down that road. I lost my footing there for a little bit. I was just like, where are we going with this? But okay, I appreciate you picking Gaga third. All right, we got Zarya.
How heavily are we weighting goats here?
Hanbin?
I think Hanbin is on the list.
That's a good question.
Without a doubt. How heavily are we weighting goats in this conversation?
I mean, if we're talking all time, like goats was
Zenyatta should be there,
that's one of the main eras that Zarya was relevant. Was goats.
Sinatra won an MVP playing.
Sinatra, I think he had to put on the list if you're talking about like all time.
He has to be on the list.
Sinatra, Decay, right?
Yeah, Hanbin, Sinatra, Decay. Those
I'm
three.
happy.
I'm done.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Done deal.
I'll never forgive Decay, but like he can go on the list.
Forgive? Wait, what did he do to you?
He destroyed. He fucked up Valiant season and he fucked up Mayhem season. Yeah, he the emergency signing that Justice did, that bullshit, and he just ran through. He ran through the playoff bracket and ruined like the off season.
I'll forgive, but I'll never forget.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that deserves like an honorable mention here for Zarya?
Plenty.
Pre-Owl. I don't know.
Zunba, obviously.
Zunba?
Oh, Sombra.
Zumba is literally the Miro of Zarya.
Shout.
He's the Miro of Zarya.
He has the most iconic Zarya play of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has like millions of views on YouTube.
Yeah.
I would borderline put like Sunba over Decay here in terms of aura.
Yeah.
Decay had hella aura. Decay had incredible
aura.
Decay's impact was crazy. He literally turned like the worst team around into a team that was running over competent teams in the playoffs.
He was a problem in that playoffs. He was a big problem. He's the reason why Janu looked good on like Gray was like, oh, did we give like Janu like a hog shout out? It's like, yeah, it's because Decay was just running around destroying everyone on fucking Zarya.
Yeah.
Shit, what's his name? The guy who threw the grab and missed the Sombra.
Nene. Throw Nene on there.
Nene grab.
I'll say any time like I'm on a public platform, I respect Nene for taking that risk. I don't care. Like I would love to have a player that has that kind of balls on my team.
Nene was a fucking good player. He was ruined by the one clip. Like all anyone thinks about Nene is that clip, and every time I'm going to say that because Nene was such a fucking good player.
His hit scan.
If you go back, and watch that clip, he's not even the one that made him. Like there was so many mistakes in that fight, and like that was the most like noticeable one. But like Animo ran and got EMP'd with beat too. Like there was so much that went wrong with that fight, and like Nene gets all the flack. He did not deserve all the flack. Like,
but Nene will be immortalized forever.
He will be.
He will be remembered for all time.
Yeah.
So there's that.
There's the
Good
Nene
player.
grab and then
I think-
Nene and the saucy tire. Like, come on, like we're putting that in
And
the,
then
like,
you know what? The most iconic Zarya play. You just put up the Fran Hollywood roof jump. Yeah, that. They just put on the
That-
Also,
that is
like-
also pretty iconic. Yeah.
also like one of the most risky and like why would you even do that? Because he didn't need to do any of that.
Totally
like the most
unnecessary, but super cool.
unnecessary and like super lucky. The diva didn't react to the fucking grav coming out of the sky. Like, come on, the matrix was so big. Like, you know, you would have ate that gravy, right? You would have ate that.
I mean,
Ain't
I
no
eat
way.
everything, bro.
There's
Come on.
no way. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm a vacuum,
There's
man.
no way
Come
you
on.
would've
I
eaten
eat
that.
everything.
Fury.
man.
Fury would have been looking the
Because
wrong
it's
way and
Vegas
just
eternal.
randomly eat it. You know.
Well, yeah, I mean that was the thing. You could have it could have a high chance to get randomly eaten because he had no idea what the matrix pulled down.
You could just be making
just,
it random damage and it
Yeah.
might grab there.
That's why
Dude,
it was such a
he was
risky play.
coming from the sky, bro. They had no idea.
Yeah, but the diva just eats random. As a diva player, you just eat some. You just be eating sometimes, and then you can just accidentally eat it without
I'd
even.
rather be behind the diva than in front. I don't know. All
Still
right.
a good play.
There you go.
Divas
Yeah.
do be.
Iconic play.
Still a
for
good
sure.
play. It was
Yeah.
swag. Iconic. Yeah. Moving on
Okay.
to Doomfist here. And we got another situation on our hands here. We got Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 Doomfist. You know, we could go damage and we could go tank.
Is this
we could go
Zebra and
streamers.
Quaked on
Fuck it,
time or
just
what?
say anything. Just say anyone.
I think Sparkle
Brandito.
Overwatch 1. Sparkle Overwatch 1 is the most iconic
Yeah,
Doom play. in my opinion.
Sparkle Overwatch 1. I agree. Sparkle Overwatch 1. Aura. Incredible aura.
It was what was the matchup? It was Sparkle and Patty, right?
In Gauntlet.
Yeah, that was like
yeah.
what I think that was probably the best Doom v Doom matchup I've ever seen.
Patty
I don't
quietly
know.
did have one of the best Dooms at that time. wasn't
Patty was insane
known.
at Doom at the time. I don't know if people remember,
okay.
but that was the best Doom v Doom matchup I've ever seen.
Overwatch 2, I'm putting Gusha up here.
Okay, we can write Overwatch 2, Gooshway. All right.
I mean, how many Overwatch 2 Dooms, like, you know? It's like Gusha and like Fearless, right? And Mirror,
Like
I guess.
Reiner?
Well,
Reiner?
there was
Dante?
Fulton
Reiner?
Reiners.
I mean, Reiner had one season, right? Like, are we?
Reiner
I
Dante?
mean,
I think Reiner in his one season was better than Gushway in his two, though, in my opinion.
okay,
Really?
that's fair.
I think so on Doomfist.
I think Gushway's peak at the end of Overwatch 2. Sorry, at the end of last year was really, really high.
He's definitely good. I don't, it's hard to say. I don't know
mean,
for Overwatch 2.
Reiner could have been like, you know, if Reiner would have stuck with it and been part of
Reiner's-
Overwatch League, he would have been like one of the best.
Reiner's a what if. I wouldn't
Reiner's
put him on
like
the
the
list,
biggest,
but
like,
Reiner's a what
yeah.
if.
Reiner's the biggest what if story.
I think if
for
Reiner
Overwatch.
played this year,
Yeah.
he would be on above the list, higher than Gushway, in my opinion. But that's all theoretical. So
I mean, if Reiner played, he could have be on, like, for Overwatch 2, he could be on a bunch of these tank lists for sure. I think he was incredibly talented.
I'd put Dante. Dante has good Doomfist aura. No?
Okay, sure.
yeah, I thought
Aura,
about
yeah.
that.
Dontelius?
Jake?
No.
Who else, man? I don't know.
Good
I
luck.
don't,
Some
I,
have a Doom.
Overwatch. I mean, we brought up
Speedily?
Sinatra,
Do we want to
brought
talk
up
about
Sinatra earlier for
Speedily?
Zarya, but there was the Sinatra Overwatch 1 Doom as well.
There was.
super low key shout out when the character first came out and was broken. Effect was like the best Doomfist in the world, in my opinion.
Oh, wow.
Effect?
Yes,
Holy.
that
that's
guy was
fair.
crazy at Doomfist back in the day. I wouldn't put it on the list, but when the character first came out and the punch was the size of like 3 semi trucks, that guy like was server admin.
Okay. I think that's the hipster. That's the hipster nomination of the day so far. Is
People
Effect
that
on
remember,
Doom.
he was really good.
Effect. Effect Doomfist. Yeah, I remember also Sinatra being good, as you said, Avril. Sinatra being good at Doomfist, but I can't like
Sure.
recall like when that was. Like I can't bring the match to mind.
2019 playoffs.
It was the double
versus
shield
Haxel
like
Doom.
rush.
That was the Haxel versus Sinatra Doom.
It was like
period.
Reaper, Doomfist,
Ooh.
Moira, Lucio, double shield, right?
That was actually
Yeah,
the
I
same
remember
period that
Haxel having
Sparkle
a
made his
Doom.
name on Doom. So all the Overwatch 1 Doom players made their name around the same time because that was the Doom meta.
I'm not sure on the third slot. There's a lot of names you could put
Yeah,
there.
I'm not sure on Dante to be honest.
How do we
with
feel
you,
about
but-
Hawk on this position?
I mentioned Hawk, but
I
Hmm.
don't feel it's too strong. I mean, I think he's fine. I don't feel super strongly about.
Why don't we
Hawk
just
being-
give number 3 to Reiner? Feels like we were leaning that way.
I feel good about Reiner.
Okay.
You happy with this list? Sparkle,
Okay.
Bushway, Reiner.
Yeah, leave the
It
question
sounds
mark.
good. It sounds good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Reinhardt's also for Overwatch 2, right?
Yeah.
Sparkle would be like Overwatch 1 exclusively.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
Well, he
I'm happy with this list.
Okay, sure.
lock it in.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to
Queen.
make sure because I feel like there's a lot of like Doomfist history in Overwatch 1. You know what I'm saying? Like the damage Doomfist was around for such a long time, and the fact we could only put Sparkle there. I don't know.
Because he cleared
it
everyone
didn't
else
sit
so
right
hard.
with
Yeah,
me.
no, Sparkle was by far the best pro player.
100%. It's so hard because like the character was played so differently because they had to change him so much because of like how overpowered he was at the start. Like the play styles were completely different. Like in Overwatch, even in Overwatch 1. But I'm happy with the list. So Junkrat Queen.
This upcoming, I really don't feel very strongly about Junkrat.
Let's speed run these last two.
It's Hanbin. Hanbin's number 1.
and Void as well. Void 1
Hanbin and Void
as well on this hero.
3.
What
I don't know.
Nah.
Who was the next best after that?
That is
Solomon.
oh,
I think it's definitely. I think this one is definitely Reiner as well, right?
Reiner.
I think Reiner.
No, I'm
Was
fucking
it?
with you guys. Come on.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm fucking that. No, this
Oh,
is
the
it's a joke,
Gladiators.
guys.
I was gonna
It's
say,
joke,
I was
but
like,
come on, guys.
Who's good?
I actually don't know.
Hottie?
They were not very.
No.
I mean,
No. Who's
Smurf?
Ian?
Was Smurf good on
I'm
Junkrat
to
Queen?
remember. We had a full.
Smurf played it in the last playoffs too, and they like low key like when we played them, like they were very close to beating us.
Boston?
They were very close to beating us playing Junkrat Queen in that series. Like,
Yeah,
that
that's
series was
true.
on like on a knife's edge.
I'm fine with giving it to Smurf if you want. Yeah. I really don't feel strongly for the third position at all. Like, I'm just like, does anyone even deserve it? Should we just leave it blank? Like,
I feel like in that Brig, Lucio, Genji forgetting.
I'm a showdown meta, yeah.
I just couldn't give it to you off the top of my head.
No third person stands out. It's like you have two clear standouts and everyone else.
Yeah.
What it feels like.
We just leave it blank, I think. I don't.
Our first
No,
category
I'd
leave
put
blank.
Smurf there. Put Smurf there, so the Smurf.
I'm fine to put Smurf at 3.
Okay, sure. Just to have someone, I'm done putting Smurf.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Someone.
Ham. Put it on. Lock it in.
Yeah.
Who's the first person? I can't actually. I don't even know if I think of anyone else. That was the first person that came to mind for me as well.
I think Dante was really fucking good at Ramattra.
Dante was good at Ramattra,
like,
for sure.
Incredibly good at Ramattra.
Hawk, maybe?
They didn't even play. End up
didn't-
playing
he
Hawk
didn't
for
play
Ramattra.
it,
too, right?
They made Donghawk play it.
Donghawk tried to play it. I don't know about.
He tried.
Who else?
Did Reiner played Ramattra, right? In 2022?
Did he?
Did he not?
Was the character even out then? I don't even remember.
No, wait. It was announced at the playoffs.
It was
announced at 2022 playoffs.
Yeah. No.
You're right. You're
not.
right.
Yeah, I was wondering if it
wasn't even
was
out.
then.
No, it was announced 2022. So we only have the 2023 season really to base this off.
Who else?
Mirror?
Mirror? Yeah, honestly, I was thinking Mirror, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. But that's the only thing
Really?
that's the only name I could think of.
We're talking about one season of play. He was good at Ramattra.
He was.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like crazy. I don't have a lot off the top of my head.
We already have Dante.
Who are the other like Ramattra teams?
Let's look at wait, Johnny, you have the stats saved, right? Like let's look it up. Let's look up the database, huh?
I actually don't have the stats. I have like a full folder of stat pages on my PC, but on my laptop, so I don't have them. I know that like Washington Justice tried to play Ram or something, but they didn't.
I wonder if Winston's lab has any residual stats.
Oh, that'd be great. Maybe we'll just put someone in Dante and leave it at that.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I don't really feel strongly about Mirror at third.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything, to be honest.
All right.
I think. Yeah,
all right.
Let's go. Our first two.
We're happy with 2 here. It's only been one season of Ramattra.
It's been one season of Overwatch. Like, it's so hard to say. Like.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Done with tank. Wow.
Okay. Moving on to damage heroes. So we're starting out here with some hit scan hit scan damage.
Just
and Hanzo.
put Lip
So,
Merit down.
aiming heroes,
Lip Merit
mostly.
ons. Call it a day. Fuck it.
I like. Listen, it's
Sheesh,
really
okay.
really biased, but I think Kai should be in the 3rd spot.
Oh, over ons?
No,
or over someone else.
Probably
I think
Lip-
I think Ons had the highest peak, right?
and I think
Ashe?
Kai was right behind him. Like,
So
everyone-
Ons over who? I mean, I'm sorry, Kai over who on this list? Lip or Merit?
I feel like we're doing some APAC overlooking, not talking about MN3 here. He had some iconic Fusion games or Inferno games.
when I think Lip and Merit, I never think Ashe.
Wait, Avril, are you muted?
No, I was just distracted by something. Someone's just responding messages. Yeah, like which one would bring up like MN3 for like what an incredibly insane peak. He did it like one time, I feel, at least on that level. But it was like
Okay,
probably
clue list. I think Ons
Ons
first for sure.
Ons is on the list.
And then yeah,
sure.
I would just drop in names, but Ons for sure #1 on the list for Ashe.
I think Kai should be on the list.
I
think
season
3.
I agree with you on Kai, but
I think season 3 is when Ashe was most relevant, right? Like that's like the only like. Can anyone think of like a hard Ashe meta?
Yeah. What was the one shot? The blue beam one shot Ashe meta, right?
That was
when was that?
That was around the same time.
Are we putting
What
VQB on the list,
year was
guys?
that?
Are we talking VQB? Like we want to
shut up.
I just when I think of like aunts, and I think of the season 3 meta, and I think Kai was right behind.
Yo, what about DM?
DM?
I'm
This is one of his best heroes.
VQB Bob clears.
BQB was actually really good at Ashe.
VQB was really good at Ashe, like honestly.
Really,
but I don't know.
really
I don't know
good.
top 3 of all time, but he was really.
Help me out here.
No.
What year? What year was the Ashe one shot meta? Was that the most relevant Ashe meta?
I
What year
think
was that?
that was. Is that season 3?
I would still put Lip there on the top 3. I think. People sleep on how good Lip was on like all hit scans. Like they think he's a Sombra one trick, but like Lip is just amazing on all hit scans.
You guys can ignore me. I'm just incredibly biased because that was like my year of playing, and that was when Kai like dominated. Was season 3 Ashe?
Yeah,
that's like.
No, I actually remember that. I actually remember. Wasn't that like when he was still KSP?
Yes.
That was his Valiant year, right? So it is 2020.
Mm-hmm.
That's when when him and Shax were hard carrying on Ashe Tracer.
I mean,
I'm actually having flashbacks now. That was a crazy year.
I'm telling you right now, like I was on the team. We got hard carried by Kai Ashe.
If we're talking 2020
Kai
like, Ashe
Valiant
performances, I'm high on DM. I'm high on DM for 2020.
DM
2020 was good.
What plumbers did he play against that year?
That was dude. That was the Shanghai run that they went to playoffs, man. They did super well. That was that really insane Shanghai year before they won the next year.
I just don't feel that strongly about
I'm
DM.
torn here.
I really don't feel strongly about DM. But also, like, I'm biased because I
feel the same about Kai though.
Yeah.
Like
I understand. Yeah, it's for the same reason. We were both in different regions.
And I feel the same about MN3. So maybe we'll just put all 3 down and call it a day.
Ew.
Is that disgusting?
First 5-person list.
First 5-person.
Oh, God.
We just look like we don't understand what we're talking about. When we put.
No, but we're all slightly correct. Is the thing. Everyone is slightly correct. Yeah,
okay, well, put BQB on the list since that's my.
It is hard like to distinguish like when the regions got separated.
MN3 BQB Kai and what was. Who was the fourth one?
DM.
Oh my god.
This is disgusting.
What a list.
Dude, what are we doing? What is this?
Whatever we can do whatever we want. That's the beauty.
What a joke of a podcast episode.
It's our list, guys.
6-person list. There's a list of 6 people.
There are no rules. Remember, we're going off Aura.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Aura has no rules. There are no limits
the
to
Aura.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh my, we're actually gonna do.
Yeah. Bastion.
Merit fans are going to be seething, by the way.
Zephyr,
no Merit mentioned.
Zephyr.
Oh no. Okay.
Zephyr Bastion. There's Aura.
The most undeserved
Aura.
The most undeserved Aura. Zephyr, but he did have Aura on the Bastion. I will say.
He
the
had
most undeserved
some serious Aura.
But yeah, undeserved. Have you seen the clip? It is the most uninspirational Bastion clip of all time. But all the fans are like Zephyr Bastion.
I mean, is it unironically Merit? I mean, he won the grand finals by
Yes,
Bastion.
Merit.
Overwatch 1 Architect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Architect on the Chandelier.
Yeah.
Architect.
Ooh,
Crazy aura.
that's a good
Incredible
call.
aura.
I was gonna say like Seagull pirate ship, but you know.
Nah.
Okay.
The Chandelier
Architect
incident.
is what a
Pirate
big.
days.
Yep. Okay, we're done. Bastion.
Yeah, we're done.
We cooked.
We're
We
saving
cooked.
time here. We cooked.
Cassidy.
All right.
Okay.
Cassidy.
All right. I mean, this is
Oh,
who'd
Carpe?
even put down?
IDDQD.
Is it Carpe time?
Is it
I
undead?
don't
Undead?
know.
Oh my god, undead. Wow, undead.
Undead?
I would put IDDQD here. Yes, Aura.
Okay, yeah, I would agree. IDDQD, like beta IDD, or like the pre-owl, like yeah, IDDQD had incredible aura on this hero. I will agree with that.
I'm trolling here, but at the same time, I'm also not trolling. Carpe has to go here.
Yeah, I said Carpe. What are the most relevant
you did?
cast metas?
Okay,
Like,
who
I can't
reg?
remember what metas.
Early 2020, I think
There was
Carpe played a
the-
lot. Carpe was
Yeah.
like a MVP candidate in 2020 for me because he played Cassidy at such a high level. So Avril, that's where comes in for me.
Even
who else?
like 2021, he was insane on this hero as well.
There's so many fucking good Cassidys. Like
Pine.
See?
Oh yeah, the Pine.
no,
time.
Eggsy. I would take Eggsy over Pine.
Really?
Am I crazy? I'm taking Eggsy over Pine.
Pine was a flashy.
I would.
merchant.
Okay, then I have to put Pine over IDDQD because come on, Pine.
Okay, wait.
Pine
if
was
we're
like on
talking
Disney
pure-
XD.
okay, Pure aura, Pine has more aura, but just
He definitely had aura.
yeah.
Disney
Pine had
fans will
incredible
say
aura.
Pine.
Yeah, Pine had incredible.
Wait,
aura,
why is
for sure.
Hureg here?
Just did a little trolling.
Okay. Wait, is this really our
Slow
Cassidy
trolling.
top 3? Where's Exy is not here?
Disney XD.
It's true though. Like Pine
No, I
peaked
agree,
on Cassidy at the peak of Overwatch League.
Yeah, no, Pine aura incredible. The final boss clip, like
Yeah.
he had so many cast clips, like it. Yeah.
But Exy does feel like being overlooked here. I mean, Exy was on your team, so you would know better. But
I mean, we got like I won't say washed, but we got like the tail end of Eggsy. You know, I'm talking like
sure,
We got
Paris Eternal Eggsy. Like yeah,
Yeah, we got over at Exy.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. We got like played a few too much Valorant in between. Like
I definitely think he should be on the list.
You got exit Exy.
Yeah, Eggsy.
Yeah.
No, Eggsy peaks on. I put him over IDDQD. Okay, let's
Yeah.
let's just be real here.
I think
okay,
Exy should be
fair
on the
enough.
list.
Fair enough. I will say, if you queued quick play and polled your teammates on Cassidy Aura, IDDQD would get more votes than Exy. That's right. If you went into quick play and asked them.
In
But-
Europe, maybe nobody knows who IDDQD is in the US.
Doesn't IDD
No,
still
they
stream?
do.
Do they?
We put
I don't know,
we put
actually.
Wanted on this list. We're talking about streamers. Let's put
Oh
Wanted on
yeah, Wanted. we're talking about Cass Aura. Wanted the Cass one trick.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, Aura aimbot Calvin.
Actual aura.
That's true.
Actual Aura.
Actual
Calvin.
Aura.
That's all.
Calvin. It was Wanted before Wanted.
Ooh.
True.
The original Wanted. That was Calvin.
Colorado Clutch Calvin.
Mm-hmm.
That's a throwback. You were old if you remember what I'm talking about right there. That is old. That's old NA stuff.
I don't think Eggsy had like a lot of aura. He was just really, really good at the hero.
Yeah.
So for going on an aura-based list, I think Calvin has to be. Calvin and Pine got to be on this
The
list.
aura-based list. Oh
We
my
could put
God.
Eggsy in fourth with
This
no
is the end
aura,
of Plat
you know?
Chat
Yeah,
right here.
aura-less behavior, but like
Exy
really good. at
parenthesis, no aura.
No aura. Just pure talent. Just like
Exy in parentheses, aura-less.
No aura.
That's a perfect end to the list, in my opinion.
yeah.
Yeah, here we go. No aura. This is so dumb. This is so dumb.
Next.
All right,
Next.
Hanzo. I'm gonna go
Raxu.
profit.
No,
Profit
Raxu.
bird
Raxu,
ring.
stop.
Don't care.
Raxu, and then we can start talking. Put Raxu down.
Profit bird ring Raxu.
That's the goat. That's the
I,
Hanzo goat. Honestly,
I'm gonna chill a little bit here. I think one of the best Hanzo performances is Hanzo peaks I saw was Leave 2021.
it's no Z. WRAXU. Nice.
Leave.
Yeah, one of the best.
Ooh.
You might be
He
right.
was the best Hanzo that year by,
Yeah, you might
by a
be
long
right.
shot.
It's so weird because Hanzo, when Hanzo's good, it's kind of like a sprinkle. Like there's never like a hard Hanzo meta, I feel like.
You know who always pulled out fucking Hanzo in scrims? Fucking Sam.
I think every NNA player ever plays like King's Row, and they're just like, we have to play Hanzo. It's mandatory. Like Hanzo must be played here.
Wait, did we lose Johnny? Uh-oh.
No. We lost him. Oh, we lost him.
That's some serious aura.
Oh, he's back.
Okay, he's back. He sips. He cuts in and he's just sipping a fucking.
Sorry.
That was
Look,
the perfect.
it's a Let's Scuffed episode. I'm on my laptop with Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Sometimes you cut in, sometimes you cut out.
You're looking like very like grandpa core, you know? Like you're in the you're in your favorite seat in the corner, like just overseeing the conversation, you know?
And that's what someone said yesterday. Just came in like, oh, grandpa analysis coming out. Like, shit, I'm washed. All right. Are we settled on Hanzo? What did I miss?
We started talking about other players. I brought up Leave. I don't know how you feel about that.
I like
when did Leave pop
joke.
off on Hanzo?
Hmm?
When did Leave pop off on Hanzo?
2021. The entire year, the 2021 season in general.
Yeah.
He
Oh
was
my
very,
god.
very
Yeah, he
good.
was
Wait,
crazy.
no, guys, what were we talking
Especially-
about? Stop. Jinmu over Leave. What were we talking about here?
No. Leave was better.
Oh,
Leave was
wow.
better.
Leave,
No,
Leave was better.
Jinmu, one of the Hanzo, incredible aura on Hanzo, I have to say.
Or like one
I feel
map.
like
Let's
Jinmu
just
can
be
sneak
real.
in elsewhere. But Leave actually was crazy. Like that first
He was very good.
the first tournament in 2021 when you guys went there, Florida Man qualified, and it was Chengdu Hunters. I think Yaki like popped off for you guys in 2021 or something. But like Leave was crazy that tournament and for the rest of the year. So yeah, I'd actually go Leave.
Okay.
I'd go Leave over Raksu personally.
No, dude.
Dude, what are we doing?
It
Come
feels
on.
so wrong.
Albert,
No,
seriously,
put him
what
over
are we doing?
Birder. Raksu is literally the Hanzo goat. I will not hear any other. I will not be hearing any other arguments. Raksu is literally the Hanzo goat.
Johnny can't believe what's happening.
Dude, I'm not even joking. I think I
No
agree.
words, no. Like if you know, you know, and you know that's all I have to say. Raksu is the Hanzo goat.
People thought he was cheating. I thought he was cheating for a little bit until I watched him play. But yeah, I don't know, guys.
Scatter shot era. Raksu's clearing.
I'm gonna say
We put,
Actually,
we put Calvin on a list. Why can we not put Raxo on a list?
Okay, all right. Move on to Reaper.
we put Calvin on a list because we put Snizzle Nose on a list. That's where it
Also,
started.
Roadhog goat.
also the
Roadhog
goat.
goat. Oh, actually, the Roadhog goat.
I just gotta say, all the Owl fans they're fuming right now. All the streamers.
Guys,
making
Owl
the
doesn't
list. Like,
exist anymore. You gotta
grow
let
up.
it go. This is
Grow up.
this
That's all I can say, grow up.
all-time Overwatch list. You know, like we're not limiting ourselves to Owl anymore. We're expanding our domain expansion.
I'm not being chained down by the Overwatch League. Okay, it's gone. Get over it. Okay, like there was Overwatch before the Overwatch League.
Come on, I feel like
guys.
all the fans are always talking about like, oh, like there's got to be other players that like Owl certainly didn't have the best players of all time. Like,
We're giving them to you right now.
Yep, we're giving it to you. Anyways, Reaper.
You can put Raxu at 4. Let's do what we did with Calvin. Let's make it 4, and we'll put Raxu there. And we'll put Bird Ring, right? You want a Bird Ring? I'm fine with Bird Ring.
Sure.
Okay.
Albert's
all right.
Albert's
Reaper.
unsatisfied.
Striker.
I think Striker has to be on the list.
I actually like Sparkle on this list as well.
Sparkle.
Yeah, I like Sparkle
okay.
too. I like Sparkle.
Striker and Sparkle.
Merit.
Spirit.
Merit Reaper.
Spirit Reaper. Shout out throwback. Spirit Aura.
Wow.
The Reaper one trick.
Third for Reaper.
Merit was really good at fucking Reaper, but that's like maybe that's recency bias for me.
That'd be recency bias. I just can't think of like
who else was good at Reaper.
Edison. They bubbled in Edison, right?
Edison's a good shout. Edison is a good shout.
You could do Edison and Sparkle. I mean, they played so much Reaper. I wouldn't be. Dallas played so much Reaper. I wouldn't be.
Oh yeah, of
that.
course, Sparkle. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah.
You could do both though. To be honest, I mean, they both played Reaper, right?
We given that team 2 Reaper spots,
Genji
like.
Reaper.
I mean, they were the team. They were the Reaper team.
Genji Reaper.
I mean,
that is true.
They played what? Genji Reaper, Sojourn Reaper.
Where's all the Reaper streamers? Why don't they exist?
Spirit was already mentioned.
All right.
Spirit was the OG Reaper one trick.
Yeah, but he's not that. It's fine. We don't need the aura wasn't that incredible, so we can leave him off the aura list.
Yeah, agreed. I think we can move on.
We're good. I mean, Reaper's like whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, this is the fun here.
Agreed.
This is a hard
Sojourn.
list, man.
All right, put Merit on there.
Sojourn.
Lock in Merit real quick.
Shy.
I gave the. I'm gonna say Shy.
Merit Shy.
You gotta have
Yes.
Shy on
Merit
there.
Shy.
He's
Merit Shy
iconic.
proper.
Iconic. Merit Shy proper's the biggest.
Ooh.
But then the fans will be mad that Lip's not on the list.
Yeah.
Dude, that's hard.
Lip fourth. Lip fourth. Fuck it. Just give him 4. Give him 4. I'm fine. This is fine. Proper's on that list because like I don't know that guy did incredible
Proper
things.
Sojourn is probably the highest peak ever. Right?
Yes. Yeah. Just didn't play Sojourn at all. Just like all right, I'm fucking. I'm gonna learn Sojourn real quick. For the playoffs.
I still think mechanically Shy highest peak personally, but Proper like you can't go wrong.
That
there.
was crazy. 2022 Mid-Season Madness, Shy was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
But the whole year, dude. Even this year, even World Cup, even playoffs run this year, like it didn't end. It never stopped. He kept going.
Yeah.
I feel good with that.
We put Merit parentheses not in scrims. I think that's important for the aura conversation.
Officials only.
No, man, Gravy knows exactly what we're talking about here.
Say it again.
Merit not in scrims.
Merit not in scrims, yeah. 100%.
Merit Sojourn in scrims, auraless behavior. Absolutely auraless, like auraless behavior from him.
We just listen, like we'll just say we almost took scrim results and we just threw them in the trash because we knew Merit wasn't trying.
Merit in matches like locked in, like incredibly locked in every time. Scrims like we're like,
is this guy?
He's getting gapped. I'm like, can this guy aim
sleepwalking?
today? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
In matches, this guy just gapping everyone. So yeah, Merit's on there.
I think like the order I'd put in is probably Shy, Proper,
Merit, Lip.
I win. I think. Yeah,
Merit,
I think people. Lip was good, but he was mostly good for that one icon ball the game. Because what people forget, and I casted Lip in the 2020. Well, casted them for most of his career, but 2022 specifically, where people said like Lip so good, they forget the first half of the year he was not good on Sojourn at all. To be really honest, I'm not saying like he's not good on this hero because he eventually became quite good. But when other players like Shy and Proper just like absolutely dominated on this hero early on, Lip found it very difficult to pick up Sojourn until like the second half of the year.
Yeah. Also, Kai's shout like just that tiny period where Kai was like the GOAT Sojourn. That tiny period.
One Elios map.
Or very brief.
Off-season Kai, incredible aura. Actually, incredible aura from him. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, Kai's back! Like he's gonna be the GOAT." And then
I don't think the list is in order, right? So we can just throw it in there and just.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm fine with that list. Let's move on.
That is the list. That is the perfect list for Sojourn.
Soldier 76, 100%. Put Metro on the list.
Soldier
76. I actually browsed YouTube today. I browsed YouTube, and you know how you see like content creators to do like live streams on YouTube and they pop off. Yeah. And you know everyone does it these days. But I no joke saw Metro was streaming live on YouTube, and he wrote in the title 100% accuracy, and I was like, okay, bro, you can. He was like #1 soldier, 100% accuracy, and I'm like, okay, you can be like, I'm top 500, I'm top 10, best in the world, whatever. But 100% accuracy, like, are we not being a little bit too like,
Did you check the stream?
Johnny, okay. New title.
Maybe it was cheating. I don't know.
Title for this episode: 100% accurate aura rankings. There you go. You got to learn. You got to you got to learn and adapt.
Yeah. Top 1 ranking, 100% accuracy.
Okay. 100% accuracy. Yep.
Yeah, taking lessons from Misfits right there. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So, how do we feel about? I think biggest aura soldier of all time, AKM.
AKM soldier. Ooh, that is aura.
Aura. That is aura. No, that is aura. Dude, okay, they did. Yeah, that French team, they did nasty stuff with Soldier for sure. Defran up there. Aura, incredible aura. Yeah. Selfless
that is crazy really? Aura.
Defran selfless era, yeah.
That was like one of the most dominant NA teams of all time.
Yeah, I think the aura has faded though on the front.
No, but we count eras. We're focusing on the aura.
All eras do count.
Yeah,
I think
we gave it to Mero and he people that have eras.
I think Hydron, Soldier on the flank.
What about kickoff clash? Glad's winning it with Patty on Soldier.
Sure.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I think Patty has aura.
Because there's, I don't know how many soldier metas have we had, especially in Overwatch 2. That was the
In
one
Overwatch
soldier
2,
meta
it
in
was
Overwatch
just
2.
the one. Yeah.
Yeah, and Patty
Well, and then
dominated that one.
Defiant tried to make they like forced soldier like on flashpoints and shit.
I think the masses will be upset that the Paris Eternal Oasis match wasn't whatever. Who did they play? Paris Eternal and was it Fusion? Was that the soldier match? Am I misremembering? It was Xe and Carpe?
I don't remember.
I might be. I don't know. I mean, I might be.
Was
crazy.
that 2020?
I think that was 2020.
Paris Eternal won.
It was a map 5 Gingabanger.
Yeah,
That's what I remember. I remember it being map 5 Oasis, and people were like, "This is like the best map of Overwatch of all time."
I don't remember that one.
Paris versus Shock in semis in 2020, and then they played Fusion in the finals. That was like an insane back-to-back for Paris Eternal in 2020 when they had Fielder. And
Was that Sparkle
XE.
Soldier? Who's Soldier? Was
I think it was Xe and
Was it Xe?
against Carpe. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly don't like. I don't feel the Fran aura. I'm gonna be completely real.
Okay, come on.
The Fran aura it's faded for me. Like
You weren't.
honestly.
You weren't.
But the AKM aura hasn't. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I'm biased, of course. you
they're
shouted
both
out
from EU.
BQB. AKM is
both
my
from
BQB.
BQB didn't even make the list though. Okay, he did. Never mind, he did. He got plugged in at the end. But that was like a 4-way tie.
You still arguing
you know?
for it.
Okay, that's true. I don't know, Defret. I mean,
I would put Potty here. I would still put Potty on here.
Sure. I mean,
all right.
we can put
I'm okay with Patty.
I mean, anyone else?
That's crazy. That's a crazy soul.
Soldier's such a weird character.
Yeah.
We haven't had
not on
insane
here?
soldier metas, so. Who?
I mean, for Soldier.
Who's that?
I would say Merritt was very entertaining to watch play Soldier. I don't know if I put him on the list. Like, I don't know. Lip doesn't have a Soldier 76 aura though. Remember, this is an aura-based list.
Okay.
I'm not feeling the Lip aura.
There's no aura. There's no Soldier aura from him.
Listen, like
all right,
I know, like you can feel the aura like resonating from the Sombra list right below, but I don't know.
Yeah,
if
that's where we get the Lip influence from. His
okay,
aura is so
right,
it's
radiating.
radiating from Sombra list,
feeding into other categories.
Before we move on to Sombra, at least put AKM in parentheses Rogue. Yes, stop full camera me, Solomon. I know the setup is garbage. And AKM in parentheses Rogue and the Fran in parentheses Selfless.
Selfless. Okay, sure.
What, Patty Glass?
Wait, okay, guys.
Just
okay,
for the young
okay.
heads. For the young heads.
Okay. Old shout out. What about Baby Bay Soldier?
I thought about saying Baby Bay.
Baby Bay Soldier? Like, honestly, he had quite a lot of...
Kangarna?
No, and on Shock.
Both?
And Kangarna, sure. Yeah, both.
Baby Bay on Kangarna, the soldier was a soldier Zarya menace.
Baby Bay always required full pocket. So this is just like a mass pocket soldier just running around, just doing crazy shit. Like, incredible aura. He was like proper, but like without the success, you know? Got all the resources, no kills, like just pure damage output. That was Baby Bay.
Johnny heard that and
Incredible
just
aura,
dipped.
He's had enough.
He's just going like, fuck that.
You're not fucking with the Baby Bay aura? Come on. You didn't have aura?
We're moving to Sombra. We're moving to Sombra.
Whatever. All right, whatever. It was worth a shot. It was worth a
Baby Bay
shot.
did have aura, though.
It was worth a shot. He did have
Just leave me
aura.
alone.
He did have aura.
All
Yeah.
right, put
All right.
Lip
Okay,
in all
put
three.
Lip in.
Lip
Put
down.
Lip there.
Lip three
okay,
times
let's say
and we just go.
Rascal Overwatch 1.
Ooh, Rascal.
Rascal,
love
Overwatch
that.
1, incredible.
Rascal Bird Ring.
You said
Kondu.
Rascal, and Johnny's like, I'm in.
Overwatch
I'm
1
in.
aura,
I'm in.
Rascal's on there. Rascal's on there. Okay, there's got to be a
Bird
flex support
Ring.
there's got to be a flex support that played Sombra that had aura, right? Remember that
Hmm.
period in Overwatch 1?
Overwatch 1 flex
Oh my
support
God.
Sombra.
Yes. Someone had aura. Someone cooked there on flex support. Who was it? Neptuno?
It wasn't the Lucio players. It was the flex support stuff.
Neptuno.
Didn't Neptuno play Sombra though? Or am I tripping?
Chips.
Chips High-End.
No.
No, come on.
I don't
He had
know.
aura.
I don't
Chips
know.
High-End was
I don't
low-key.
know.
Support.
Chips High-End was low-key good at Sombra for the time.
I don't think
'Cause
any
no other
flex
flex
support
support
deserves
could
this
pick it up.
list. I don't think any flex support should be on here.
Okay, sure.
No, I don't think so either. Although that was crazy for its time.
Oh, Fitz. Actually, Fitz was goated. Fitz was the next best Sombra
Yeah, okay.
after Lip for a
Yeah.
long
Okay.
time.
Put
I
Fitz
think
up there.
I'm fine with. Yeah, I'm
Alright.
good with Fitz.
All right, call it a day. We're good.
No. Okay. All right.
I mean,
that reaction from Melvin.
he doesn't even
Sombra?
stream Overwatch anymore. Longevity. Oh,
Really?
that is true. Dante. Dante has aura.
Dante.
Dante has aura.
Dante's a shout.
Would I put Dante? I think Dante has more aura than Fitz on Sombra.
We're
Is
talking
that true?
actual. No,
No, we're
I think
talking aura. Alvaro, see, this is your problem. We're talking aura here. We're not talking actual.
I'm gonna be real. In 2021, Fitz was the next best Sombra after Lip, in my true honest opinion, and that was the year that Lip. I think Lip dominated harder on Sombra that year than he did last year, and Fitz was by far the next best Sombra after Lip. And I think even
Okay, fine.
I think if you were to debate Dante, it'd be for Rascal, but that's for Overwatch 1. I mean, that's also Overwatch 1. It'd be Dante or Rascal for Overwatch 1, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna throw out
Tracer. How many slots?
Doha
Doha. I forgot about Doha.
Aura.
Vegas Eternal.
Yeah.
Wait, Doha
I
over
think,
Fitz
I think
for
Doha
aura?
has. Actually, you're right. I think Doha might have to be on the list.
No.
Yeah,
For
Doha
Sombra.
Tracer? No, that is sacrilegious. That is insane. That is.
Over Rascal?
Because Element Mystic was like peak
Yeah.
in some.
I think it
I'll
has
put
to
it
be over
over
Rascal,
Rascal.
right?
Put it
Just
over
like,
Rascal.
Okay.
Just this?
Fine.
Yeah. No, I like this list.
I'm fine
This
with
list
this
is it.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, Tracer. How many slots do we have for Tracer? Like, there's a
Yeah,
lot of.
can we have
aura.
10 slots or no?
Can we have the rest of the page for Tracer? Like, honestly.
Striker?
Pre-owl, it's effect, right? Can we agree?
Pre-owl?
Effect, right? Like, come on.
Okay,
like, what are we
can I
talking
be real?
about?
I don't even know if we have space for pre-owl here because so many of the post
Give me one slot.
during
Give
owl
me one
traces
slot.
are so.
Give me one
fake.
slot. Give me effect.
The
Profit?
characters is the same.
I mean,
Oh,
it
okay,
is, but I'm saying they got
okay,
better.
that's true.
but
Maybe
the
fuck pre-owl. Maybe
traces
just,
got
like,
way better
tire.
over
Okay.
time.
Put
Like
Striker.
effect compared to like
Yeah.
eventually where we got in tracer is just like not even close
put
anymore.
Striker.
Sadly,
Striker.
Striker had a moment. I think he eventually got overtaken hard, but he had a moment.
Not current Striker. I'm just saying, like, like.
I know, like peak Striker in 2018. 2018. What 20? Yeah.
Current. I mean, put proper on there.
Proper.
Incredible aura.
Profit and Sabiolbi.
SB. No,
I don't actually
SPB
like
does not make
SPB.
this list. SPB does not make this list.
Really?
SB
No.
does not make this.
I don't
There's
like
too many.
SPB.
There's too many Tracer players here, man. There's
I would
just
rather
too
put.
many.
I would rather leave. He actually won an MVP and played
Leave,
tracer
yes.
that year.
Oh, 3 Tracer
I mean,
players, man. That is...
Sabiolbi was the
people-
best
not
Tracer
enough.
in 2018.
What?
Really?
Was he?
2018. Better than Striker?
I'd say so. I'd say there was the two of them. Those two were the best Tracers. in
No,
2018.
I don't think SPB was the best Tracer in any year.
I don't remember, but I don't
No,
know.
I
If
think
I
he
wouldn't
was-
put. I wouldn't put SBB on a list. That's
I
for
think
sure.
he was good, but I think ultimately over time you'll see that he was overrated. In my opinion, SBB.
He already is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was.
All right.
I will honorable mention because I know the fans will be mad if he doesn't get mentioned. But your incredible recency bias. Everyone wants to say Stalker, just like really hard recency bias.
Sure. Yeah, I mean that he had one season though.
Yeah,
That's just a shout.
I'm just saying, like, if
he doesn't make the
if
list,
he
yeah.
doesn't get
Yeah,
mentioned,
it's a
people will be
show.
mad. People will get
Yeah.
mad. So
I think I'm happy.
I
With
mean, one
the
season
list.
pop-offs.
I'm happy with that.
You put Mayhem Rookie Yaki. You put Mayhem Rookie Yaki season up there. We're talking. If we want to
Oh
do
my
one
God,
season
dude.
shout outs here, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
2021 was crazy.
we can talk about Tracers for years.
I'm trying to talk less because I realized I have the biggest delay possible. So I'm trying to talk less so I don't interrupt you guys because
go ahead.
I am not in a position to host right now. So I'm just trying to be here and smile. And
real quick.
I'll say.
Guys, Solomon has put me in witness protection. What is going on here?
Alfred looks like the character.
So I have a 3-second delay.
Alfred looks like the character I haven't unlocked yet.
Now you just gotta change my voice so it's like it's like
It's like when I interview a mob member.
God.
You gotta.
When they review my choices, they're gonna be like, okay, we gotta put him in witness protection. Like this guy's just
Lock him up.
and this guy is not gonna be living for the next in the next 24 hours.
All right. I think we're like halfway through, guys. We can power through this. We need Torb.
No, we can go for. I'm just saying we can argue for days on Tracer, but I'm fine with leaving that list just because there's so much.
No, I think that's a perfect list.
Yeah, I don't know about perfect, but it's an acceptable list.
You need like 10 people on Tracer, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Torb. Is Carpe on this list?
I think Carpe's on the list.
I think Carpe's on the Torb list.
I genuinely think he's on the list.
Do we want to put anybody that played support Torb back in Overwatch 1?
There's
No.
What about ranked Torbs?
Toby.
I think we got to put some ranked Torbs on this list because you know.
Okay, I'm gonna give a shout out to this one guy because we didn't look at any of these one tricks, but Clockwork Vendetta, this guy engineer who only played Torb.
Engineer, yeah.
Engineer from Clockwork Vendetta.
I'm kind of down for that.
Engineer.
Mangachu.
If we're talking Owl,
Mangachu?
yeah, Mangachu. Yes, Mangachu's a good shout. Mangachu's a good shout.
I don't know. Torb is just like Torb like evades my memory. Like I don't know.
Nero had a.
Torb's barely been meta ever.
Yeah.
So.
Would you put Nero on this list?
I like Nero.
Nero.
And Owl, if we're just talking like Owl players, like I would say Nero's probably on the list, right?
He played it when 2022. Did he play it? Yeah, because he wasn't in Owl last year, so he would have only really played it in 2022.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or 2021 maybe.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, we could just leave it this 3. It's not like we already got the Owl plug. Nobody really played Torb.
I don't think we're really disrespecting anybody by messing up the Torb list. So
yeah.
All right, Widow.
The Widow list.
Go for it.
Yeah, Ons has to be on there.
This, I mean, yeah.
I think
Aura.
Ons is the GOAT.
Aura, Pine's got to be on this list, right? Like Aura.
I think there's better players. I think there are
better players, but I'm talking about like for his time, the Aura.
Because I'm gonna be real with you, like the year that Ons dominated, the next best guy was actually DM, and not only that, but DM won the Widowmaker 1v1s like repeatedly in during Overwatch League, and DM was easily the other Widowmaker that year in 2020. Everyone remembers Ons 2020 year, but that was also like a huge year for Dragons and backed by a DM Widowmaker. Yeah.
I mean,
can't forget that.
I want to put Sai on this, but I don't know if you can. I think there's been so many Widow players. Sai was really fucking good.
Sai player's a good shout. Good aura.
Sai player was a
had
really
aura.
Good player. Yeah.
Widow list is hard. I kind of like Saya, to be honest. I think Saya can make the list.
You gotta put DM on there. I'm like,
DM?
If Ons is on that performance, like that year, it was the Ons DM. Like,
sure.
Those two guys led the race.
I'm happy with this list.
Okay.
I mean, you could probably replace Saya player with Carpe because Carpe was sick in 2018 and stuff, but honestly, I'm kind of leaning Carpe over Saya player now. I'm sorry, guys.
Carpe, I mean, in terms of longevity, for sure, Carpe.
Yeah, you could put either. And
I mean, Eggsy had a fucking incredible run too. Like I don't know. There's so many insane Widow players. There's really just a lot.
Taimu, good aura.
Taimu did dominate
pre-Owl. Okay, pre-Owl.
Pre-Owl, he did dominate.
We wiped Owl Taimu from our memory. He forgot. He forgot how to aim in Owl. But pre-Owl Taimu, incredible aura.
I think honorable mention is probably Lip. Just
amazing.
I think people would want Lip to be mentioned, but probably not.
Lip
didn't have the aura of some of the other
Merit
guys.
fans in shambles right now. Lip Merit fans are in absolute shambles right now.
I think I'm pretty happy.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I never considered Merit to be one of the elite Widowmakers at any point in time.
Me neither.
Maybe that's just my opinion.
Yeah, he's on my team, but yeah, me neither. He's definitely good. I mean, crazy good, but I don't know about elite.
Like I would mention Happy before.
Merit. He did. I don't know. Merit did have some crazy performances last year, though.
Like, Happy was more well known. That's just my opinion, though.
I would take Merit over Happy. I think
that's fair enough. I mean, they're in that same tier, so
yeah. I think it's listed fine.
All right, whatever. Fine. Let's keep going.
Leave.
Leave Pelican.
Leave's on there. Leave and Pelican are the top 2 echoes.
Well, Fleta won an MVP.
Oh, yeah, I mean, leave Fleta Pelican.
Pelican, yeah. Pelican, leave.
That's probably
Pelican. I'm happy with those 3.
List, right?
I think that's pretty clear cut.
Lock it in.
I'm cool with that.
All right, lock it in.
But real quick though, some specific people would like to tell you that Speedily should be here.
Nope.
I'm gonna name those people.
Nope.
Certain people would say Speedle.
Listen,
I'm not one of them.
AT player opinions are not allowed here. We're not letting those filter into this podcast. It's just they can keep it to themselves.
I'm fine with the list.
All right. Haksal, Genji.
Who are you?
Who are you, Genji?
Sparkle.
Yeah, that's
Flower.
the list.
No,
That's the list. Who are you,
I think that's
Haxel?
the list.
Who are you, Sparkle, Haksal? Yep, we're
That's
good
it.
to go.
Shadowburn.
Shadowburn,
Oh,
incredible aura.
Wait, water, incredible aura. Incredible aura did nothing with the aura.
Oh god.
Shadowburn low key 2016, 2017. Shadowburn was like a Genji superstar.
Shadowburn pre-Al. I don't think he did much in Al, but
Pre-Al,
pre-Al,
Shadowburn.
Wait, what about current aura? Necros? We put in Necros on here. We put in
I mean, I will give some credit to that guy because he went through cheating accusations for like years. People legitimately thought he was like scripting to do 180s and shit. And
what about
he
Shatter 2K?
I don't know, maybe he did, but Shatter 2K.
Shatter 2K. What about agilities? What about
the extremely OG fans will want Seagull to be mentioned.
Oh, Seagull Genji.
Actually,
mentioned.
you know what? Now that we're on Junkrat, Seagull should be mentioned again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with
Jake.
Seagull
I just put Jake down real quick.
Jake,
We all know Jake, Seagull.
Other than that,
it gets hazy. It starts getting real
Who
hazy.
else played this hero?
Saucy.
Libro.
Who?
Let's put nah.
Libro.
I mean,
maybe
no, there's someone else. Wasn't who was? No, there was this season 1. There was this Korean. I think on Seoul Dynasty he played like Junkrat. Who was that?
Oh, was it Wikid? No.
Wikid. Wikid, the Junkrat specialist.
Oh wow, Wikid.
Are there any one tricks we haven't brought up? Any insane
Gurkmeister.
one tricks?
Crow.
What the fuck?
We're going NA ranked now.
Oh my god.
Who else? I don't know.
Tvik played a lot of Junkrat back in the day, but I don't think he makes the list.
The third spot, I don't know. That's hard to say.
Didn't Seagull literally make his name playing Junkrat in 2016?
He's on the list.
Was one of his original heroes.
He's
was one of his originals.
He's locked in.
Yeah. But I just acknowledged it, you know.
Okay. I thought you were like, let's put Seagull twice.
Yeah.
You know, he's done so much for Junkrat mains out there.
I know Prophet plays some Junkrat too, but again, I don't know about the aura.
We need to do we need to do the asterisk pre-Al for Seagull because he didn't play it in Al, obviously. So
yeah.
I will say that I'm gonna say Libero again because I honestly think that New York Excelsior 2018 they played Junkrat and Libero played that. Libero for his time was like the most underrated player on that New York Excelsior 2018 roster. So I don't know.
I couldn't tell you a third slot, so you can put Libero there, and I wouldn't.
Yeah, it just feels weird putting Libero
third
all time on Junk. Okay, I mean this is whatever.
I can't think of anyone else.
Aura. You know when you see the
Aura.
blue New York Junkrat, you know. And
I don't think of
thing, you know, there's some aura there.
Okay, all right, whatever. I don't feel strong about Junkrat. Let's move on. Not a real hero.
Rascal.
Okay, go
Rascal.
for it.
Ooh, no, I put Rascal over Lib. Oh, I thought you were about Junkrat. Okay, May.
Stick to May. I think we're all right. I think
we'll go back to
let's go.
May. Rascal May.
Rascal
May.
And Pelican. Rascal and Pelican.
Wait, what?
Oh, Backbone.
Pelican.
What are we talking about, guys? Backbone.
Okay, yeah, all of them, obviously.
No. You're taking Pelican over Checkmate? I'm not.
Dude, Atlanta's 2021 run. We talk about Gate and Ryan. Dude, Pelican May fucking carried that team.
Yeah, I love Checkmate, but I think I might put Pelican over him.
Wow.
On May?
By a slim margin. It's not huge.
Okay.
Very slim. Like, if there was a fourth, I would put Checkmate, I think.
There is a fourth. We have a fourth slot. It's right above Pharah, actually. It's right there. Oh, okay.
I can't remember. Were there any like pre-owl maze or anything that stood out?
Libero?
There were. I'm just trying to think. We're putting Jardio on this list? Like, what are we talking about?
Jardio?
Johnny has no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
No, I honestly don't. Like, I've given up on hosting.
NA legend Jardio.
Avril also does. Yeah, it's just some ranked like
I don't know who
like
that is.
one-trick streamer that only played
I don't
May.
know. Okay, I'm happy with that 3, to be honest, for me. Like, no complaints
I think that's
here.
the list. That's the perfect
Yeah.
May
I think,
list.
yeah. I mean, we're not doing it in order, right? Because I'd put Backbone first, probably, but like...
Not
I
in
don't
order.
know.
It's just not in
Yeah,
order.
so exactly. Like, who cares
Pharah.
what order?
Jimmu.
Jinmu.
Ding.
Ding.
Ding. Jinmu,
Yeah.
Mangachu.
Ding.
Wait,
This is Ding's
Fleta?
time.
I mean, Fleta?
Fleta has
was-
some aura. I don't know
Fleta
if he
had
has enough top
incredible
tier.
aura.
Ding's got 2 Ds, by the way.
I don't know why, but
Wait,
I
no,
want-
Sparkle. What do we talk? Sparkle,
Yeah,
right?
Sparkle had a really
Sparkle
good
over
power.
Fleta.
Yeah.
Sparkle Pharah was
I prefer-
legitimately insane.
I prefer Sparkle over Fleta too.
Yeah.
Honorable mention
cool.
to all the projectile Seagull, Tvick, Shadowburn for our players.
Mangachu.
but
Yazans.
I don't-
Mangachu has to be on the shout out list.
There is a particular
Manga
one
Chat's
trick,
on
but
there.
I don't know if we should mention him
Yeah.
for this hero.
Oh, anyways, I'm fine with this list.
I'm fine with this list.
Shit. Honorable mention. Tailspin.
Tailspin.
Ooh,
Okay. Yeah.
okay.
Digging deep.
Back when Pharah used to matter.
Yeah.
Well, honorable mention,
Yeah.
Pharah
hydration.
1v1s. Hydration.
Hydration.
Yeah.
Hydration.
Yeah.
Nero?
okay.
Wow.
Nero was kind
Nero.
of Nero's kind of
Nero's okay. Hydration.
all
Was
good.
good. Hydration and
Nah,
Mangachu were the
not-
better NA players, I think, for Pharah.
Did-
I don't know,
did they
Pharah has a
really-
rich history, 'cause it was so
Should they be
prominent.
on the list? I mean, like, I think Jimmu, Ding, Sparkle like just had the highest peaks on this hero. Like, I don't really.
Yeah,
think-
no, we're just doing shout outs, ever. I think this list
Yeah.
is locked in.
I think the list is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could debate flat on there, but all right, let's move on.
Sim?
Probably
Backbone.
the London guys. Some of
Backbone.
the, both Sparker and Backbone could be on there, honestly.
Hydron?
I don't know about Hydron.
both-
I put Hydron over Sparker. Who
Backbone
else?
did Backbone really play
Backbone-
the Sim for their
He-
team? It was
Sparker played.
no?
They both played the sim.
Both
That's the thing. They
played.
both played it because
Oh, that
Backbone
is
when he
true,
maze, Sparker played the sim. They
They,
actually both
played Bastion Sim. Remember?
That's true.
So
But they
would-
no, but
yeah.
they played also. They played Mason and Bastion. sim. They played both versions.
I'm saying when Gray was asking when Backbone played Symmetra.
Right.
Sparkle played a lot of sim.
Oh
right?
yeah, he played for Dallas. He did the sim for
did.
Dallas. He did.
He
Yeah,
did do
Dallas
that.
Fuel, Sparkle.
Who would you put it over? Backbone?
We like him over Hydron. We like
Sparker probably no.
Probably over Spark. I would say
like
Backbone.
Hydron should probably be on the list.
Yeah, Hydron's definitely on the list.
Who played more sim between Backbone and Sparker? Why do I think Sparker played more?
I think
Just because
Sparker played more
Backbone-
because it was. I think Sim May is where their bread. It's the bread and butter for their.
Sparker played way more. Yeah, Backbone was
Okay.
far more well known for May than he was for
Yeah.
That's
sim,
true.
although he did
Okay,
play both.
so over Backbone. Okay, that's fine. We're putting.
Are you
we're putting-
sure about that? I think like Sparker was like synonymous with like TPs that enabled Donald Spitfire to play Reinhardt comps to begin with. Like he just had an incredible knowledge.
That's what I'm saying.
base.
Sparker played
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Sparker
We
played more.
removed Backbone from the list. Sparker's on the list still.
No, I'm saying I think wasn't Backbone. I think Backbone was better about the TPs. Like he was more iconic for the Symmetra play in that regard. I know they both played it, but I think Backbone was more instrumental.
Who was TPing them out of Genji blades? I feel like that was like whoever did that was like their peak like Symmetra. Who was
I'm
doing
fucking
that?
bad on YouTube.
Was
I
that
couldn't tell
Backbone?
ya.
I think that was Backbone. Because I think they were playing a lot of Bastion May at the time. And Backbone was the caller, right? When he was on Sim? I don't know.
Well, you gotta go to Stats Lab and just.
There's no stats lab, man.
As you can tell, we're very prepared to make this episode. We've all done our due diligence.
What if you just
already.
did Backbone / Spark and just put them on the same? They both just entered at the same time. Or is that 2 BM?
Just put Backboner. Okay.
Because I feel like the sim was more like part of the system of that London team. Like it's very hard to.
Yeah,
I can't differentiate them. Like I can't remember who did what because it was all just London to me, you know.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
All right,
Any,
maybe we should just
any-
move on.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just move on with this one.
Steve-O? Where does
should
Steve-O
we
rank
just-
on this list?
If we don't have a third, then both Backbone and Sparkle should get their own one. It should be Backbone, Sparkle, Hydra if we don't have a third.
Yeah, I'm
I
fine
thought we
with that.
did. I thought we
It
did.
was
That's why
Sparkle.
we
Were we gonna put
debating.
Sparkle in or no?
I'm down with putting
someone
Sparkle down there.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay,
think
we're
we need
good.
4 people then. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll leave it on 4 people.
Okay.
Although, I think fans will be like, "What the fuck's Backboner?" Anyway.
Well, they gotta watch the video. It's
They have to
explained.
watch. They have to watch the.
It's inside.
watch.
It's an inside joke. You gotta be in the know. Okay.
I think
Supports.
All right.
Anna time
Moving on to Anna, guys. You got this.
Twilight.
and Shu. Twilight Shu have to be on there.
Twilight Chu, Ryu Jae Hong. Call it a day.
Kariv, honorable mention.
Griff mentioned.
I think Alarm should be
Alarm,
mentioned.
yeah.
Alarm's gotta be
Alarm.
talked about here.
Oh, dude, Anna's a hard list to make. That is that.
And then you got to mention Fielder as well. So, but I mean, Ryu Jae
They
Hong
gotta-
Ryu Jae Hong is kind of like
He
the
is
mirror
pre-Al.
of this hero.
He is pre-Al.
Pre-Al
He
goat of
is-
this hero. That's
yes,
gotta be said.
100%.
Can we put like Violet anti-aura?
Anti.
I almost think that Anna deserves 5 people. Like I don't know.
I mean, Anna was
it's
Anna's
so hard.
iconic.
It's so hard to make
iconic,
a three.
iconic
A
hero.
3 for Anna.
There's so many good players.
I mean, what we have now is obviously fine.
yeah.
Shout out Kariv.
This
though.
is the required list. I think if you don't put these 5 on, it's kind of like
Yeah.
not correct.
Kariv the Sandman. That's no one
Shout
really
out
called him.
Kariv.
Shout out
I wouldn't
Kariv.
go to BAP though.
There you
I think Anna's pretty solid.
Yeah. Thank you for caring, McRavy. I appreciate your hosting job right here, McRavy. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bab. Let's see. Violet, Landon, RuPaul.
BAP. Shu?
I think Eris
Shu?
made a name for himself on this hero. It's true. You could do how to do Shu. Shu for
Shu,
sure.
Violet.
Violet, Shu, Landon. I mean, Landon. RuPaul. Maybe RuPaul over Landon.
RuPaul's that's very recency bias. So I mean,
Okay, sure.
Who else would you put it for 3?
I like Eris a lot for this position, but that's just me.
No.
I would put
No,
Landon.
Sean.
I would
Eris-
put Landon and RuPaul above.
I would put
Eris, in my
I
opinion.
would take Landon over and RuPaul over Eris. I agree. But
Anybody else?
Who else has been like real goat on this hero?
Brasco was the first to innovate on BAP.
Yeah.
He was the first one to like
That
really
is
whip
true.
it out.
That
and
was
he was like
the
Prometheus
Rascal
for
Rat origin.
yeah.
He's done that
Rascal's
for a
like
few heroes.
yeah. I mean, Rascal's really good at learning. There's certain people that are really good at picking up new heroes and being like the first like innovators of it, and Rascal's one of them. He was like the first one to window himself
I think
and like for damage and for heals. That was
I
like
think
not
most
done before.
people. I don't know if you guys agree, but most people would say that Landon probably is currently the best BAP. That's what a lot of people would say. Or maybe that's just like
I
that's
prefer
RuPaul
RuPaul,
is
but
the best.
I mean,
propaganda.
I
That's
prefer
EU
RuPaul,
propaganda,
but
maybe.
that's mayhem
Yeah.
propaganda.
There's an NA propaganda versus EU propaganda coming in.
I mean, Landon's also NA.
That's true, but EU they're claiming it. They're trying to convert him. So
I could see you putting them on the same tier. I don't know if you could put one ahead of the other, in my opinion.
I think they play different types of BAPs, so it's hard because like Landon hasn't played. Like I don't know, I haven't seen Landon play in like our
It's-
system. I haven't
like-
seen RuPaul play like. You know,
I know
in Landon's
I
system.
was his coach, but it's so hard to ignore RuPaul winning grand finals, playing BAP almost the entire year. Like it's hard.
Yeah.
It's
He
hard.
was
to ignore
amazing
that.
on it
Like,
too. Yeah.
yeah, he does. Yeah, sure. I don't
I
dislike.
I mean,
that.
Landon
I'd
had
put
an
both.
easier job, I would say, because he was playing one comp.
RuPaul for
whereas, like,
winning
yeah, I
probably
would do it
deserves
like
it more.
that. I would
But
do
it depends on how many
players,
people you
yeah.
want to put on.
I think that
RuPaul
list
deserves it
now
more,
is-
but yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Brig.
Okay. Brig could actually be hard.
Chio.
Chio.
Chio?
I like Lee Jagon on this.
Legion
personally,
P
but-
Aura. Yeah, the Legion had an incredible aura on Brig. I have to say.
Mickey,
Mickey. Ooh, the original.
Oh my
That
god.
was
The OG
Wow.
aura.
the original abuser.
Okay, hear me out. I know I'm on delay,
There you
but
go.
hear me out.
Haxel.
Haxel, Vancouver Titans.
I was gonna say Haxel. He was the
Down?
best break,
Yeah.
no?
Down
I
for
think
that.
Goat's Brig needs to be mentioned.
Yeah.
Because there's been multiple versions of Brig, first of all, but also like Goats was one of the most important
Haxel
metas.
for goats.
I don't know about
Mickey
Mickey on this one.
release? I don't know.
I don't think Mickey should be
Yeah.
on here.
You don't think Mickey should be on there?
Wait, current?
Dude,
wait,
Dallas
current,
Fuel made
so many
stage 4
guys,
finals
current-
because
Guys,
Mickey
there's so many
just
better.
picked the
There's
hero.
so many better Brigs. There's so many better
current
Brigs. They have
aura,
to find
mace
their
to the
role.
face, mace to the face, incredible aura at the
Face.
moment.
Just this?
Does
These three?
Chorong deserve to be here or no?
Who? Oh, Chorong.
He's just
Trying to think.
he's
just
good, but-
good.
Skewed?
I don't know
Yeah.
about like. I
Skewed,
don't know about like
Alligators?
aura.
Feud?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had-
no, Skew had aura that year for sure. He had aura. That year he was playing Brig with.
I'm still laughing at the fact
Yeah,
we're
with
ranking by
Shu.
aura. This is so dumb.
No, it's not. This is great. Guys, you have to understand.
Aura.
Get
Rankings are
with the times. Get with the times.
rankings are never objective. Rankings are power rankings or any rankings of any sort. This is astrology for men. So the fact that we're doing this off aura is like perfect.
Astrology for men.
It actually
That's
is.
great.
God.
I'm happy with this list, I think, for Brig.
Yeah.
Okay, next,
Like it.
Illari, Majed, lock it in.
That's it. Move on. That's it.
I think Majed has to be. Yeah.
Majed 3 times.
no
All
one
right, move
else.
on. Who the fuck else is playing Illari?
Who else played this hero? Like I don't even know if anyone else played this hero.
Fitz.
Some people
Fitz getting
some people
subbed in on
tried.
New York. to
Oh
play
wait,
Illari.
Fitz. Actually, shout out Fitz.
Who was it on Shock? Who played it on Shock? Did they ever play that in a match, or was that just scrims?
No, Proper tried it out. Remember they tried Proper Illari?
I think they tried to do proper Illari.
Was that a scrim? Was that a scrim?
It might have been a
it's
scrim.
Yeah, it was a scrim, and then they apologized. And yeah,
They
stopped doing it.
apologized.
They apologized because they still got. Because I think they were worried. Gumpa thought they were trolling.
Prophet getting subbed in for Soul Dynasty, playing Illari and then losing.
At this
don't
point,
even
if they
remember
played
that.
the hero, put him on the list.
I don't even remember. Like,
Didn't Houston play?
No, it was
some-
Kiriko maybe. Or was it Illari? I can't remember.
Didn't Houston
Prophet
dabble
played
with
Brig.
Illari?
That was it.
Maybe not in a match.
Did anyone other than Toronto run Illari or what? Am I crazy?
No, not seriously.
Not to the extent that
Toronto like really embraced Illari.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, I think-
let's be real. Later on, there's going to be only one guy for Lifeweaver, so maybe we should do one guy
Yeah.
for Illari and
Just-
move
just-
on.
I'm down to just give it to Majid.
Yeah, just do one. Just Majed.
Proper did play it in matches.
Oh, he did.
Oh shit, you got to
Okay.
give it to Proper then.
Put it up there. Put him up there.
Put
Put him
him
up
up
there.
Proper. Fuck it.
Proper mentioned. Put him on the list.
You have to put him
All right.
on
the
one
list.
game. One
So
game.
we're
put him
literally
on there.
putting anyone that has any playtime on it. So
Essentially.
Sir Majed, Proper Fitz.
Majid,
That's
Proper
the
Fitz.
list.
That's literally the list. Oh my
right,
god.
Okay. Great job, guys.
Great analysis, guys. Good job.
Oh god.
Okay,
Kiriko.
wait,
Just play
okay,
time?
wait, hold on,
On it.
guys. This is an aura list. I think we should remove Fitz and Proper. They had no aura on Illari. Like, come on, guys. Like, let's have some
okay, yeah.
principles here. Let's have some
All right.
principles. Okay.
Let's
The
give it
no
to
minimum
Majid.
aura.
Yeah.
Alright.
Majed,
There's
the
a
only
minimum aura,
Illari with
yeah.
aura so far. The only Illari with any sort of aura so far. I agree with that.
Okay.
All right, Kiri.
All right.
Eerie.
Fuck,
Wait,
there's a
hold
lot
up.
of
Did
Kiris.
anyone play Illari in World Cup? Just real quick. Any Illari
Cup.
plays in World
Majed?
Cup? Yeah, anyone else?
Majed.
Anyone else in World
I
Cup?
think so.
That's it?
Just Majed.
All right, move on. All right.
I didn't watch
Um,
everything, but I don't remember.
Albert was at World Cup. He knows.
I'll take
Yeah,
that
I think it was
for
just Majed. I think it was just Majed.
Kiriko.
Anyways, Kiri. There's a lot of Kiris, man.
Tiru.
Hilda?
Hancho Spark.
Aura. Wait,
Innovator.
incredible aura.
That-
Yeah, innovator.
Incredible.
Hilda
aura.
won-
the
Hilda
first,
won a
the
championship.
innovator of the DPS, Kiriko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then his counterpart, the counterpart aura, the fielder, just
Only healing.
Only heal.
Yeah, the only heal Kiri.
Third slot.
That's good.
I guess Violet because Shock, Dallas Fuel. They played
I
in
can
the
tell you
finals,
who's not
right?
on this list.
2022
It's not. It's not going to be Shu. That's who's not going to be
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Do you put Charon on this list? Is that too crazy? I think that might be too crazy.
I think it's a little
I think-
too crazy.
I think
it
it's
might
too
be. It
crazy.
might just be Violet. You're
I
right.
think-
I mean,
Yeah. Violet, maybe.
Yeah, because of the Shock playoff run.
Yeah. I mean, he also played it a bit on.
and
Winston?
when he played main support, he also played Kiri.
Yeah.
And was
Yeah.
they were very strong whenever they did the double flex with him playing Kiri.
All right, put Violet on there.
I'm happy with Violet.
I will actually say currently building aura is Landon for We Spitfire. I actually think Landon has some Kiriko aura and is currently building towards that. So Landon could have made list
We'll check back in a couple of years.
Yeah,
and
we're
see
in
how
the
Joris
check back.
progressed.
Yeah, we'll check
back
back.
when-
Plat Chat Overwatch episode 436 or something.
The aura update episode.
Yeah, clip this and then we'll time capsule 5 years, open it, see where it ended up.
Yeah, it's aged.
All right, Lifeweaver.
Yeah.
Rack attack, move on.
I don't know otherwise.
Rack, move on.
Congratulations, Rack.
Rack attack, go on.
Rack attack, move on.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Not even streamers play these heroes, so
You
you
made
just
it.
got to move on.
Lucio. Oh my
Alright,
gosh.
Let's just move on to
DJ
Lucio.
Gon. You gotta
We
do
have
DJ Gon.
an unbelievable amount of players to pick
Unbelievable.
here.
Unbelievable amount.
Lucio.
Wins sitting on the payload. Good aura.
Oh my god.
Insane.
Payload.
aura.
No, like
AFK aura.
the people that had the
Yeah.
highest peaks, DJ
Tweeting
Gon.
on payload.
DJ Gon.
AFK aura. Lee J Goon. Yep, we gotta put the Goon on there.
Shoot.
Chio? I mean, I don't know. That's fuck. Moth.
I don't know.
Moth had some
Yeah.
incredible
Two championships.
Aura, no? Moth had some incredible aura on Lucio. I have to say, the stable Lucio aura, like just the trusty Lucio.
Yeah, most.
Lucio
yeah.
is harder than I thought it would be. I can't even like
Frogger?
Frogger.
Okay.
I think they've been,
Moth.
respectively, they've been better.
DSP Stanky?
respectively.
Versus
DPS
Yeah.
Stanky.
Dak.
DPS Stanky.
We put in Dak up there. We can put Bumper up here for Lucio. He played Lucio.
I
before.
actually do think Chio probably should be on here.
It's probably
Oh,
I do
Legion
think Chio should be on
Chio
here.
and
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Aura. Hold on. Hear me out. Runner.
Runner.
Incredible aura.
Wow.
Incredible aura.
Wow.
Destructive aura.
Oh, Bumper Lucio aura.
I mentioned Bumper mentioned already.
Bumper mentioned.
I can't do it, guys. I'm sorry.
Moth. I think should
I think
Moth be on
Moth. I
this
think
list?
Moth
I think
Legion on
Moth
Chio.
needs
Moth
to be-
Legion on
yeah,
Chio. Come on.
Moth
Can we
should be
okay,
on the
replace
list, yeah.
wins? I don't. We don't really
Look,
care
get
about
wins
the
out of here. Get
Yeah,
wins out
get
of
wins
here.
out of here. That's
Come
just
on.
a joke.
Oh, come on.
That's the list. This is the
Wins
list.
has more Lucio aura than the Fana Soldier aura. I said it.
No, that's just. I mean, maybe.
I don't.
No. There was less.
It's,
Okay,
it's,
there's
it's more
very.
so Twitter aura, and we're not ranking Twitter aura. We're ranking
Okay.
character aura. You know what I mean? Like the aura wasn't in the server. He transferred it outside to social media.
Yeah. Moth Legion Gon Chio.
I like
okay.
that.
I think
That's a
I'm
good
fine with
list.
that. Yeah.
Fine with that. Solid. Mercy. Neptuno. Aura.
Arc.
Uh-oh. Okay.
How
Neptuno-
many? How many
Neptuno's
Zarya.
one trick streamers do you want to put on here?
0. Neptuno, the Glock, the OG, the Glocker. We call him the Glocker around here. He was trying to clip some people. with
Unironically, it
Mercy.
was Moth
2018.
Mercy.
I think Moth.
Mercy good enough.
I think Moth.
Moth. Okay, yeah. I mean, people were calling it Moth for a period of time. Remember? Yeah, I think Moth definitely had some aura on the Mercy.
We need. Okay, I demand we need one Mercy player for like the 5-man res era.
I unironically think it might be Arc.
Chips.
Arc. Chips is good. Nah, Chips is a good shout too. Chips Legion.
You're talking about the 5-man res era. That's probably the shout.
Who was the hide and seek champ of that era? Who was the
hide and seek champ?
the Mercy? The Mercy would just bait everyone and just wait in some fucking corner of the map. And to
I
res 5
know
people.
for a fact that GC Busan played Mercy in the Apex Season 4 Grand Finals, but I can't remember who the Mercy player was. It was
just
like
look at this.
Hogapun or something.
No.
I don't know.
Hago.
Nas?
Nuss.
Nuss?
If you can't remember, the aura wasn't big enough.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. That's
Oh,
so
wow.
true, King.
That's a bar. That is a bar.
Yep.
That's a mic drop from me. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, like when it comes to Mercy, Arc comes to mind for me. I don't know. Like they even played Mercy. Wasn't it season 3? It was when he last played with what wasn't it Washington Justice? Am I crazy?
Yeah. No, agreed.
I think it might be Arc.
No, Arc on New York Excelsior.
Yeah. Sure.
I feel like we might be missing somebody, but that's just what comes to mind for me.
Obviously, Custer guys. Come on.
Yeah, no, I think we are.
For Mercy cosplay,
I mean, I still think that
that's the cosplay.
Cernias probably should be on there, no?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Okay,
you're
put him in-
right.
Oh
It's
yeah.
similar-
Even
Oh,
even
shit.
even Nisha
Yeah.
had a good Mercy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
they
they're legit.
both- good at Mercy.
yeah,
both
they
the
actually had the
Chinese
same. I don't know
players
why I
look really
forgot. I actually think Zerny is even over Arc. Like those guys,
Yeah.
like especially paired with Jinmu, that was insane. Like,
No,
they
I
did
kind of
crazy
agree.
Yeah.
Put him over Arc. Yeah. I mean, does Neptuno deserve to be on here?
Gambler Mercy.
Gambler.
Gambler.
Now that I think about it, I
yeah.
don't want to go back, but I want to do like a shout out just back in time. Zarya Sprig would have been a good shout out at the time as well. I just totally forgot.
Yeah, that's true.
Or Lanksa Brig?
I don't think it makes the list though, but
I don't think we go back. It's too late now. We don't go back, but I want to give a shout out.
You didn't remember.
Oh, I boomed that one. I forgot.
Moira?
That's my bad.
All right, Moira. We got some zombie comp throwbacks here.
Fielder? I think Fielder.
I think it has to be. Yeah, it has to be Fielder.
Fielder, Violet, Alarm?
Alarm played a lot of Moira?
Did Alarm play Moira?
I don't remember him playing a lot of Moira. I guess everyone has played Moira to some degree, right? It just comes out to who's standout. The only standout Moira.
So hard to stand out on Moira.
Yeah, but that's why Fielder was good, because this guy had the fastest calls. He just had the most, like, to me, he was the most standout Moira I've ever seen.
I thought Violet was really good at Moira too. No, am I crazy?
Yeah, he won grand finals playing the double shield meta, right? Probably Violet.
Violet, right?
Yeah.
Who else?
I'm gonna throw this name out there. This is not gonna be a popular vote, but I actually thought MCD had a good Moira, but that's just me.
MCD.
In my opinion.
I couldn't
that's just
tell
me
you.
though.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Maybe.
I watched the footage, and that's just my opinion though.
I mean,
I did not expect to hear an MCD.
Remember, we're talking about Aura, IRP. Lock it in.
That is some serious
Done.
Aura.
Done.
I also don't know if they know who we're talking about.
Who? You guys don't know IRP?
This is the one trick.
He's a World Cup player as well.
He's a World Cup. Hong Kong.
He was the Hong Kong player.
Yeah.
Did he only play Moira in the World Cup as well?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
He locked in.
Good Aura.
Incredible Moira Aura. Johnny, you just want to understand. You want to understand these aura-based conversations we're having, and it's okay.
You
got to consult the crystals to know about the auras.
There it is.
IRP, real player.
Wow.
He's a real player.
A fellow red namer.
Someone make a Wikipedia page for that man.
All right, we got one left. Zenyatta. Let's kick it off with Violet and Jonak.
Jonak, Violet.
Jonak, Alarm, Violet.
That's probably the list. Anyone else?
I don't think anyone comes even close to those three.
Unko.
I don't even think you need to do a pre-owl one, because pre-owl, like, it was just no one's innovating on Zenyatta. Jonak was like the first true innovator.
I think Custer using trance on the list.
Yeah, put Costa in parentheses trans. There you go.
That's
it wasn't even just that one map, it was multiple maps, but that's I don't know. Who else?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm actually going to give a shout out to my boy Anko here, because Anko on Asen early days, that was one of the reasons why Rogue was great, was because Anko was like borderline the best player on our team. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Anko here, but honorable mention. That's all.
Are there any pre-owl Zens that we need to...
I think it's just I think it's Alarm though. No? Pre-owl?
I'm talking like he was also Alarm wasn't.
Oh, like
Alarm
pre?
Alarm did play. Alarm played the Winston pre-owl and stuff. It's a bit of a weird time.
Who else?
I mean, Chips High and Sen was pre-owl. Yeah, but again, I don't think it's.
Wait, how pre? We talking Rolf?
C9 Rolf?
C9 Rolf? C9 Rolf.
Rolf actually played Moira too.
Pre-owl.
Nothing really stands out, I would say. Like, people played Zen, but like...
Actually, Izayaki Zen 2021. He won that shit.
Was pretty good, yeah.
Izayaki had a really good Zen. I don't know about pre-owl, but like during owl, like he was one of the better Zens.
I think he was one of the best.
I think we should have Izayaki as a fourth. Yeah, I think Izayaki fits into this list.
Yep.
Are we happy with that?
Is that the bow? Is that the bow on top?
And then just leave Custer in there for fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just for laughs.
Oh my
Wait, what about Backbone Zen? How much aura is giving Backbone?
That is aura.
Own back.
Bone back. He was like in like the Overwatch League intro before every show.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I saw that shit daily. Like I saw that clip every day.
Yeah, on Icon Vault,
Him jumping off the
Voice on
tower
it too.
and spawn sniping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor OG, man. OG couldn't make it out of spawn.
I'm pretty happy with this list. I don't know about you
Okay.
guys.
I think
Oh
we
my
could.
God.
I think we
This
could.
was one of the lists of all time.
We're gonna get all the fans in chat to rate this list 1 out of 10. Surely 10s across the board.
See, the fact is, we can't be wrong because we rank this based off. It's not even ranked. It's just a simple or did they have aura or not? And the only way we can be wrong is if they had 0 aura, and I don't think that's possible.
And I think,
even then,
I think
some
the way
0
people,
aura plays made it like XC.
I think people should discuss this as well in the comments. It's just like, you know, there's no right and wrong, like Albert said. Like, put in the comments, like, who you think had aura and, like, who you think is, like, the signature player for each hero, you know? Because everyone has different memories, associate players with different iconic moments, matches, maybe it was like their first Overwatch League match, whatever. So it just makes for great conversation, you know, nostalgia, throwback. So I'm all for it. You know?
Hey, you know, some players, they're able to suppress their aura, you know what I mean? And we're not able to see it all the time. And then at certain times, they release it all at once. So it comes in spurts for some players.
What?
Yeah, you suppress it.
You hide the aura, and then
you hide the aura, and then you release it all at once.
When your team needs it the most,
you show
up. Like Architect Bastion, like who knew he had the Chandelier Bastion in him? You know, just iconic moment, permanent aura from that one play.
Zephyr Bastion, same thing. I mean,
no
aura until he went Bastion.
Yeah. Can we watch? Dude, that clip was so bad. I watched that clip. I'm like, what are these fans talking about? Like, I actually don't understand the Zephyr Bastion aura because I see the clip. I'm like, bro did nothing. He actually did nothing for the whole entire clip.
Johnny's gone again.
He's gone. He's had enough.
I'm so fucking fed up, guys. I'm so ready for this episode to end. I'm so tired of this. This is awful. This has been one of the Plat Chat episodes of all time. Just unbelievable. We there we go. Thank you so much. What a beautiful
Plat Chat guarantee.
Oh, wow.
Plat Chat guarantee.
Stamp it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, this. But I really do think that even if this was scuffed content. People just want content, man. Like, I could have said no Plat Chat episode this week. I'm on a laptop with Wi-Fi, but here we are. We're making content. Thank you guys for showing up. Albert is on a ski trip, but he shows up. McGravy, he's about to grind in OWCS, but he showed up, and we're making some lovely content.
I'm skipping scrims to be here,
Wow.
Oh, you are? Actually?
I may be 22 minutes late, but that's all good. I mean, no problem.
Oh my God.
No problem.
Holy shit. Oh my God. All right. We'll wrap it up so you can go to scrims. Let's go ahead and jump over to Bren's Player of the Week. And this time around for Bren's Player of the Week, it's obviously with sadness that we kind of have to give a shout out to the talent who weren't renewed for this year of OWCS. Avril, you're one of them. And, it's obviously just very sad that people who have dedicated their lives to this game aren't allowed the opportunity to continue working the game. It means so much to so many different people. People have grinded for many years in Contenders, Path to Pro, Overwatch League, etc. And, seeing so many people who have made posts that they weren't reached out to, they weren't communicated to. We've been all loosey and goofy and had fun this episode, but honestly, it fucking sucks. Like, as someone, I consider myself very lucky that I got an offer this year, when there are incredible people working on the Overwatch esports product, and I consider myself very lucky to get an offer in the first place. But it honestly just fucking sucks. It fucking sucks that there are people who aren't allowed to express their passion this year and work on the project. So yeah, don't really know where to take it from there, Avril, but maybe you can talk about your situation a little bit and how this turned out for you.
For what it's worth, I do know why I didn't make the broadcast, and there was no like nefarious reason for it. I'm obviously not pleased about it, but it is what it is, and I understand how the events transpired. I won't publicly get into those details because I think that's like not something that is I don't know. I'm not gonna burn any bridges or anything like that, so it's not just. Yeah, we'll work things out and we'll see how things move in the future. There's always like the potential that maybe things change in the future, and more room opens up with the broadcast. But for now, I think this is one of those moments where you have to start thinking about what your post esports career looks like. And I think like a lot of players and staff on teams go through this often as well. It's like, you know, you on some level, I think everyone understands that esports feels a little bit fleeting, and this just feels like one of those moments where like it just might have just been my time to go. But this year was really hard generally for a lot of people because it was like the biggest cut overall, and not even just talent, like cuts everywhere, cuts on the esports teams. On I don't know how many observers are returning for OWCS, but OWCS is just not Overwatch League anymore, right? So there's not the same level of funding and support, and you know, OWCS has the potential to be really big in the future, but this is just one of those years where transitioning over to a new product, it's gonna hurt a lot, and there's gonna be a lot of casualties. The meme answer would be like Blizzard just did the biggest order 66 cull of Australia possible. Like Custer and I both got culled. Uber stayed. All of Australia got culled. All the Australian players got nowhere to go. But yeah, I'm just streaming now. I think Custer streams as well. Streaming is my main thing currently. Twitch.tv/Avril. I'm co-streaming all of the Asia games. Co-streaming the Asia games, by the way. If you do all 3 regions, it's 7 days a week. So I think I'm just streaming this entire month without a break at all, because there's games every single day. So I guess I'm just gonna do the whole thing, and yeah, figure it out from there and see where else I take content with other stuff on YouTube or whatever. So
you accepting guests, Avril?
Say again?
I said you accepting guests. I might, you know, my partner in crime of Vast might be a little too busy with his actual job, you know.
If you're awake, dude, I mean,
might
if
need to
you're
branch out.
It's a bit degen hours for you, but if you're awake and you're available,
Oh,
yeah,
I am a degenerate. I have you know, right now.
So,
at
like,
least.
yeah, it's very NA is asleep hours. So if you're up for
Albert
it,
is a different beast.
I'm
Really is the unemployment
I'm
stream.
moving back to my parents' place. I'm gonna be out the basement. Like I'm gonna be. This is the most degenerate I'll be in for a while. I'll be screaming at 5 a.m. from my parents' basement. It'd be nice.
But I think thankfully Twitch is compared to when I used to last stream full time, which is a long time ago, like 2021. Twitch is like a lot better to monetize now. So hopefully I can sort of make this work. But we'll see how it goes in the long run. I think this is hopefully in the future this will maybe end up being a good thing. But I'm just trying to be optimistic and positive about it all at the moment.
Yeah, this very well said, Avril. This is like my worst fucking nightmare, and I'm legitimately upset that my Wi-Fi is cutting out as I'm trying to have a very serious conversation about very passionate people who have put their love and effort into this game. And also, I'd like to take this moment to honestly, I don't know if you know how this comes across to the community, but I'd like to remind the community that for people who put time and effort into things such as content creation, like there's like no money in that. Like there's like if you're trying to be a streamer and you have like 200 subs, like that's not enough money to like make a living on. Like that's on like you can't pay rent. You can't pay rent with that money. You maybe you can buy some groceries on that money. And so like for a lot of people, it's incredibly unsustainable to be on the content grind and to do so much content for all these fans. And so I don't know if pleading is the right word, but if you genuinely love some of these creators in the space who spend hours upon hours every day, every week to make content for your game, supporting them, even if it's a subscription on Twitch, if it's a donation of some kind, it goes a long way because this business is so unsustainable. Whether you're making YouTube videos and you get 5 to 10,000 viewers, you know, for example, I've seen Commander X, you know, he's grinding it out currently on his Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. They got Uncoachable podcast going on, and you can go to their Patreon as well. Like, they're putting so much time and effort into this business, into this game as fans, and honestly, the return is not there. Spilo recently made a Twitter post where he talked about how he put so much time and effort into the Overwatch League, and you know, I think he was like an assistant coach at best in the Overwatch League, and then turned content creator. And like there's no it's purely like passion, like fucking sleeping on mattresses, sleeping on the floor, you know. And I don't know anything about your situation, McGravy, but you're kind of doing it because you're around friends, because you love competition. You can't do it for the money. And so I'm just urging people that if you love some of these creators and you want them to stick around, the best thing you can do is send a bit of money their way, because it goes a long way to encourage people to continue providing you with free content in many ways.
Yeah, kind of speaking in my experience, I've kind of had to deal with what, you know, a lot of the people cold through the Overwatch League at the moment I've gone through. Like after season 3, when I was cut from Valiant, season 4, I sold, solely relied on my stream. And I mean, luckily I made numbers like 650, 700 subs, and that's close enough. I mean, but even that it's the bare minimum for people that, have to pay rent and have a cell phone and need to pay for the internet, and they have all these bills. That's just barely enough to scrape by. So but yeah, just speaking from when I was a streamer, like every sub, every viewer, every follow, it meant a ton. It just meant like that one more set of eyeballs to help me out. And for a lot of these people, it's going to help them get through the transition period, whether they continue to do esports, they continue to do Overwatch, or they move on to real life, a real job. So support not only Avril, but all the people that have lost their jobs in this transition.
I think it's esports, right? So I think a lot of our viewers are younger, right? Like you might be a college student, you might not have money. That's fine. I think even the little stuff goes a long way, like hitting the like button on a YouTube video so it gets boosted in the algorithm, like little stuff like that. Leaving, maybe you need to leave, right? You don't have money, that's fine. Like leave, whoever, if you're on Avril's co-stream, you got to leave, fine. Leave it on mute, leave the tab open, like that helps. You got to do something, like you got to mute, like it. Those are all, there's ways to support other than just, if you don't have the money to give to your favorite content creator, for example. But like every little bit matters, especially with like the algorithms, the ad revenue. It all means a lot.
Yeah, and to give some insight to my position as well, like I was very lucky to be one of the few people who could get to continue working on the OWCS broadcast. And because of my situation, I actually still have a part-time gig. I'm working on something on the side for extra income to help supplement me, so it's not a guaranteed. Like, I don't think anyone, and you're seeing this with Mitch, and Zoe, they're working VCT this year. Nekra is working this year, but she's also working, Pokemon, and you're seeing all these people branching into different games. It's honestly because people have to support, their living and their families. Mitch is working super hard for his family and stuff like that, right? And so these people are grinding, to make content for passion games that we love. We love the communities, we love the games, the competition, the players, and it's a grind, man. To give you some of the insights. So I'll be doing OWCS. I got my own stream and content creation, but I also have a third thing that I'm working on just to get some extra money coming in each week and each month to help with stuff. So just imagine if you didn't get the OWCS gig like me, that's even worse, right? The position to be in. So just I don't know if we want to call this a PSA or whatever, but if you have the availability to support some of your content creators, please do. It means a lot and it goes a long way. And a lot of people, whether it's, I hesitated to say names because I'm inevitably going to forget someone, but if you're on the Overwatch scene, you know who all these incredibly talented individuals are. Leg Day, Lemon Kiwi, for example. Lemon Kiwi's doing a fantastic job in the esports scene, doing Rocket League, Valorant as well, right? Rich Red and Kenobi, the list goes on. But who all these incredible individuals are. So big shout out to them. And it's very sad that they don't get to continue working with the game and the scene they love. So a big shout out to all my best friends and my fellow co-workers from the past few years. There's a bit of a shout out to them. But okay, I think that wraps up a very scuffed in general Plat Chat episode 215. But we did have a lot of fun this episode, and I appreciate McGravy, Avril all coming on to do an Aura rankings. I think we innovated with this content. No one's ever done this before. We're first in the content creation business to make this happen. The first Aura
the first guest with an active aura around him. I think we got here.
I actually don't know if that's true, but let's go with it. Yeah, let's go with it. Appreciate it. Wait, what is happening with me now?
No aura.
No aura.
Auraless behavior from that.
What is happening? All right, let's just close the show here.
That's a flashbang.
We'll see you next week for slightly less technical issues here on Plat Chat Overwatch, episode 215. Take care, everybody. Have a great week, and I'll see you for the next episode. Goodbye.
All right.